I appreciate you. Welcome back to Man Down Sports. As you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to start this episode off with some Michael Jordan talk and some things that Jamal Crawford said a while back. But, sometimes you can bring up the old stuff, man, and get a good conversation out of it, man. So we here. I see y'all in the comment section saying we late and all that stuff. We actually about 15 minutes early. So shout out to the clock and the shot clock, man. You know what I mean? So, you know how it is, man. 4 squares a day, man. Myself, Jay, Chris. Never. Chris, Jay, myself, and Bree from Bull Podcast. And she was a guest on our show last week on Friday, and she did a heck of a job so well that we begged her to become a permanent member on the panel. And she was not wise enough, and she actually accepted, and we will make her pay for that. So what's up, man? How it feel to be an official member of the crew?
It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, because I just got into this space like a month and a half ago, and the love that Man Down Sports has, that's like organic and so kind and so welcoming. But y'all are probably top 5 funniest group of people I've ever met. So I'm just excited for all the energy and love.
Top 5.
Top two and we ain't 2.
Top 5.
Disrespect.
Top 2 and we ain't 2. Top 2 and we ain't 2. Get it right. Come on now.
We gonna see. But no, on all seriousness, I'm just really grateful.
I like it. Give us something to work for.
Yeah. I won't be rolling on the floor, crying, laughing. I can't breathe.
Wait, time out.
Jay, welcome back, man. You missed a week.
Yeah, man. I took sick leave. I didn't get paid though, so it sucks. Hey man, let me see your shirt, bro. Let me see your shirt. I'm trying to see who the serial loser is.
Oh
no! Oh, shout out to Dominque and Sports T, man. This is her favorite line to say a player is a serial loser if they can't get out of the first round. So I made the shirt. It's got a Sports T logo on it. So serial loser with my favorite cereal. Yeah. Play on words.
Hey man, we got to.
I know how to spell cereal.
You got to start selling these, bro. You got to start selling the official.
You know what? That's my fault.
Well,
t-shirts.
I was supposed to do the homework. That's my fault. I got to do the homework to get the merch line rolling. But I'm gonna figure it out because I need some of the stuff. But apparently,
we just go have a website. We just go have a website, and then all the stuff will be there, and then everybody that's affiliated with us and Man Down Sports, their stuff will be able to be found there as well, man. So. Website pending, y'all. But yeah, the shirt.
Hey, yeah,
you might
drop some ones in the chat if y'all want some Man Down merch, man. Drop some ones in the chat if y'all want some Man Down merch.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, and these shirts fit really good if you got nice shoulders and you don't have harangue tits, which I don't have harangue tits. So,
who got harangue tits, man?
Don't want to see no Kansas
City. I was waiting. Yeah,
a lot of people got harangue tits.
Who got harangue tits, man?
I'm just saying, like, because harangue tits is a pandemic. It's running rampant. So, you know what I mean. Members, man, we got some new members, man. We can shout them out.
Yo, shout out to.
I almost forgot in the description. If y'all haven't, if y'all wasn't here last week to see Briana on the show, and we gave her podcast a shout out. You can see it right there on the right above the lower third, her name and her podcast name, No Bull. So not No Bull like No Bull, but No Bull like No Bull. KNOW, No Bull Pod. Play on words because her last name is Bull.
If you know Bull, you know Boss.
Exactly. Why you laughing? Why you laughing, man?
That shit started.
Why you laughing?
Because if you know Bull, then you know Bull. If you don't know Bull, then you know Bull. You know Bull. Bull.
He said, but if you know Bull, then you know Bull. You know Bull.
Hey Jay, all I heard was, man, I got rap rounds, the rap rounds, the rounds, rap rounds.
It's a rap for your round and a rap for your round. I let a round wrap around every rap around till it wraps around.
It sounded good in my ears though. But yeah,
we know what you meant, kind of.
The link, yeah, for sure. The description the link for her podcast is the link for her podcast is in the description box. But I'm letting you know, No Bull Pod. You can go find it on YouTube. Give her a sub. We're trying to get her to 500 by tonight, and I think y'all can make it happen, man. So y'all go ahead and go give her a sub and help her reach that milestone. And then we'll put a link. If somebody that's in the comment section, one of our mods, if y'all can go to her podcast and just grab the share link and drop it in the comment section so everybody can find it. Super easy if they don't want to go to the description box or just type it in the search bar. So, all right, members.
Hey, I was hold on before you get to members. I was watching her live earlier today, man, and I feel inspired, man. I feel like it's time for, with the season coming back, man. It's time to go ahead and record, man. I might get in the lab tomorrow morning. I probably won't, but I feel inspired right now. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
And matter of fact, since we just like mentioning stuff, might as well go ahead and mention August 31st, Sunday morning, baby. Get up with us. Man Down NFL coming to you live and direct starting August 31st, man. We got all your NFL stuff that you're going to be needing right here, right there. August 31st, man. At
football. I know a lot of y'all hoop heads, but football is life too.
Yeah, we're gonna help
football
you out
with
your fantasy. We're gonna give you fantasy tips. We're gonna let you know who's trending up, who's trending down.
I need to pick them tips. I need to pick them tips.
No, you ain't getting those.
I got a pick 'em league going.
I told you.
I need that.
We ain't giving you
no.
no.
It's gonna be a Ravens. It's gonna be a Ravens belt. It's gonna be a Baltimore Ravens belt when I win.
Did somebody say pick 'em?
It's only two people that got one of them.
Thank you, Briana, for this. This is your fault.
You're welcome.
This is 100% your fault.
They call me John Cena. The champ is here.
Let's go. Where's the music? Cue the music.
Hey. And they call me The Rock.
Nobody calls you The Rock.
That's the people's champ over there.
Nobody
ever.
Champ.
I think I'm gonna do the whole show with this belt on my shoulder. It's gonna be hard because it's quite heavy.
Please don't.
That's so heavy, bro.
For the sake of everyone.
It's so heavy.
Drop one to the chat if you don't want him to do that.
No, let them hold the belt, Briana, because this is your fault. You did this. So we got to.
I remember a challenge say if them belts come out, something else coming out.
Nah, I can't because we got to guess.
I don't know. Pause, Jay. Calm down.
We got to guess.
The belt's coming out. What else is coming out? I don't want to know. I don't want to find out.
We got to guess.
You don't want to know. You don't.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I'll send y'all my OnlyFans link afterwards, and y'all can go check them out there. Support the boy.
He changed his name.
No,
but it's the same thing, dog. He trying to trick me. That say long.
No. All you gotta do is just say London Age. Boom. There you go. London Age.
All right. $5 super chat from London Age. What's happening, crew? Mel. You can't say LS, but you labeled the show Man Down Sports. Come on, Mel. We should be even on the score. What's wrong with Man Down Sports?
He just wanted to say LS. He wanted you to say LS.
I'm not saying LS. I'm not saying.
He caught you slipping one time.
You said it one time?
He did.
I was being generous because I think the super chat was good. I did.
But let's get to these members, man. Shout out to the members, man. We appreciate y'all as always. Y'all are the lifeblood. Y'all keep everything going for us, and we appreciate y'all as always. And if you're not a member, then you severely lacking. You need to go ahead and become a member. But for those who are already a member, man, shout out to y'all. Shy Rider, West Sider, Jeffrey Gaia, R. Bean, Shay J, WW, Ryan Walters, Taco Master, One Account, Unspoken Voices, Steve Calvert, E. King, Cedric Franklin, Taco Master, Second Account, Demetrius Day, James Reed, Keith Brazil, It's Not That Serious, Ashley H, Malachi Israel, Big Al, Master Chief, Salute, 6'4 Slim, Mary Lewis, Beaver's older brother, Cliff Hill, L. Donald, Savon Arnold, Debo 4735, Wizman Ballin, Sarai Lion, Eric C, Michael Young, Mr. Corner 21, The Real Mr. Cropper, B New, Dante, I Mix What I Like, Mysterious Black, DC Slim, Jamil Morton, Torrance Hall, Andrea Williams, Simply Hot Takes, Jermaine Martin, and Fancy. That's actually a new name. Fancy. For sure, welcome to being a member. So I've seen that in the comments.
y'all,
People
man.
been in the comments for a while.
Fancy. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started, man. We got a good show, man. It's gonna be fun. We will be taking phone calls for probably at least 2 of these topics. We'll go with the flow of it though. We'll let the spirit lead. You know what I mean?
Let them use you, Mel. Let them use you.
We're gonna try to keep this under 2 hours. I gotta let them use you, bro. Yeah, let them use you. But make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button, man, and make sure you go over and head over to No Bull Podcast and give her a sub as well. And let's go ahead and get started with our first topic, man. So you can see from the thumbnail, Michael Jordan, in my opinion, and obviously Jamal Crawford, Jay Cross over here agrees. I've always said that the times that we're in and what I expect our times to be like from here on out versus what Michael Jordan came up through, just society in general, and then the climate of the NBA and how that was. I don't think the environment exists to create another player like MJ or Kobe. I think we just don't have the outside circumstances from society or the NBA to create that player. So I think a player like Michael Jordan that was that competitive mentally, had that much heart, that much willpower, that much athleticism, that much IQ, on top of that much technical skill, you're just not gonna get all that wrapped in one guy. So moving forward, I don't think there'll ever be a player on Michael Jordan's level. And then even if he is, everything that Michael Jordan did for basketball, he was the first to do that, and he was the foundation of it. So even when you see Kobe, he still can't duplicate what MJ did, and he can't be first doing it. So Michael Jordan probably will be forever the GOAT, and Jamal Crawford kind of explained it this way.
Michael Jordan is like, for basketball, for me, he's the end-all be-all. Like, he's the best player I've ever seen. I believe he's the best player I'll ever see. I believe he'll be the best player in a million years from now. I really believe that. I believe he is the best ever.
What do you think about, like, what, if you had to sum it up? Because I try to explain it to my wife.
Right.
I never see him play.
Right. Oh, put it like this. Invest, point this out to me. Michael Jordan is so good that when somebody else is the top of the top, the great in their sport, they'll say, David Beckham is the Michael Jordan of soccer, right? Like, he's the king of kings. He's the best.
Dude, and I said 1,000 years on the lower third. This dude said 1,000,000 years. He said 1,000,000 years from now, he don't think he'll see a player as good as Michael Jordan or as better as Michael Jordan. And I agree. I don't think it's the player's coming. It's over, right? I'm not going to see it. So my question to y'all is, do y'all agree? Do you think we've seen the best that we ever see in Michael Jordan, and there won't be another guy that's going to reach that as a player and that is as far as accomplishments are concerned?
Who gonna go? Me?
Okay, sure.
I'll go. I got it. I think I understand the sentiment of it, but at the end of the day, everybody who has seen a clip of Mike and it is gonna be, long gone. So eventually Mike is gonna just be an afterthought before long, right? Somebody's gonna end up becoming the new, whatever. So I don't think that to be entirely true. I think somebody will come along, eventually and be the new greatest thing that they've ever seen, especially when, those who have seen Mike, that population becomes less than the population of the people that are going to be raising the new GOAT, but as far as like for us, our group sticking around still, I don't think there's anything you can show me in the way that the game is headed that anybody will be better than Mike. I don't like the when you take away defense, there's no defense in the game now. We praise half the game. We praise these superstars that only play on one side of the ball. And right there, that eliminates you from being even close to being Mike, because Mike played both sides of the ball at an elite level. So
it sounds like you're saying two things, though.
I am saying two things, because it's going to be two things.
You saying
right now for us, like, as long as we are still here and we're still taking in basketball, I think nobody will probably in my lifetime be better than Mike. But when we're gone, of course, the population of who knows who Mike is and who has seen Mike, that population is going to get smaller and smaller. And then it gets to the point where nobody even knows who Mike is anymore. When that generation comes, of course, there's going to be a new GOAT. But for as long as I'm here, as long as like you and Jay, your generation, my generation, as long as we're here, I can't even say my generation because some of my generation think LeBron is the GOAT, which is crazy. But right now, I don't see anybody being better than Mike.
I mean, to address the first part of your question,
and before somebody,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Delay. No, well, I just wanted to say before, I am on a little small delay, so bear with me. But before y'all go, I just wanted to say at the end, Jay Crawford said that he's the King of Kings. I think that was a little slip up. I mean, we know who the real King of Kings is, man. Shout out to my boy Yeshua. So just ignore that part, right? But just chew the meat and spit the bones out. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say to your first part about like millions of years or thousands of years from now. Oh my goodness!
I was like,
lock in.
Am I gonna let that one rock?
I don't know what anatomy class Jay went to, but there's no bone in it though, Jay. So I mean, it can't be no pause.
It's just it's the vernacular, Mel. The vernacular.
I think so. Here's the thing about Michael Jordan and being a GOAT, because I can bring a little off-court pop culture into it. He made pop culture in the NBA collab, and I just feel like that sparked even visibility and awareness, and that type of inspiration of wanting to even be a NBA player started with Michael Jordan and what he did with pop culture and his integration with that. So will he be remembered thousands of years from now? I think he will, because you think about, this is one example. I saw an interview with these young kids, and they knew who Michael Jordan was, but they were like, who's your favorite? What do you think about, who's your favorite player? And they said Melo. They were talking about LaMelo Ball, not even Carmelo Anthony. You feel what I'm saying? But with Michael Jordan, people still know who that is, just like they'll know who George Washington is, the first president of the United States of America. Things like the same thing in that aspect. So to that point, that's where I think he'll always be remembered. Now, being a GOAT, I think it does depend on eras. I think I'm that person that's like greatest of all time. Depends on eras, depends on basketball. And the way things are so fast these days, the style of basketball play is changing every year. From year to year, the style of basketball and how you win is changing. And I do want to get on Chris. This is the perfect time to introduce how, and I'll get off this tangent, how Chris said that AI in the league right now, if he were to be in the league right now, is not better than Kyrie. And he said he was way ahead of his time. AI was way ahead of his time. And I said, put him in the league right now. AI is better than Kyrie. And I think it's a good time to interject that point of just like,
I said what I said.
Eras. You said what you said. I'm saying what I'm saying with eras.
I'm standing on that.
It does matter with the eras, but with Michael Jordan, you could put him in any era, and he's going to be great.
1-on-1 with Kyrie gonna win, 100%.
Sheesh.
I went a little off topic.
You know what?
I felt like it was okay. It was low hanging fruit. I felt like I could throw that in there.
I'll say this to make you feel better. AI walked so Kyrie could run, but that's the point.
And
Kyrie is supposed to be better than AI.
So Michael Jordan is forever the GOAT because he walked so all these other players could run for sure in so many different ways of the game. And that's what was circling my point back around. I'm glad you said that. That ties in everything I was saying. I agree with Jamal Crawford.
I do too. But I want to come back to that Iverson and Kyrie thing after Jay. I want to come back to that because I thought that was Go ahead, Jay. My bad.
Yeah. It appears that I'm on a slight delay as well. Excuse me. So bear with me. So here's the thing of the night. Here's the thing. Athletes are bigger, stronger, faster than ever before. But we can all agree that Barry Sanders is the best running back we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll never be another running back good as Barry Sanders, not because they don't have the capabilities, but more of the play style. And then to Bree's point, the NBA play style changes so rapidly. I don't think anyone's going to be required to be that dog that Jordan was. So you won't even see that because everybody wants to showcase their whole entire bag all the game. You know what I'm saying? There'll be less of a, not only will I take over the moment, I'll take over the season, I'll take over the playoffs, I'll take over everything. I don't think that those type of players are coming up from what I'm seeing in the AAU ranks and the college ranks. Those, I don't see those. I think those are a dying breed. So I would have to agree with Jamal Crawford too. Just the NBA play style won't allow for it moving forward. That doesn't mean that someone won't have the ability to be better than Jordan. They won't be able to showcase it because someone on their team is like, hey, I got a contract coming up. I got to show off my shit too.
I don't know, Jay. I just don't. I mean, I just the way they creating basketball players, you know, just the environment that creates basketball players. It just don't exist to get a Michael. It just don't, man.
Well, they're now creating them in labs almost. So they making them, but they made a G today. You know what I'm saying? You know the rest.
Engineer your child
So
a basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like,
look,
there's a hunger.
It's just like the Rocky movie.
Damn.
Can y'all hear me?
Y'all both froze.
When do y'all want to talk?
Yeah, there's a hunger that comes from. There's a hunger that comes from getting it out the mud.
We both on a lag.
Oh man, don't tell me I got to carry the show tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, you won't be alone.
Right, yeah, you might have to. But listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Going to the park the way we did when we was coming up, going to the park the way our competition was set up, the way we competed, the way, you know what I'm saying, just all the things that came with what was around us to create us as basketball players or athletes in any aspect, it just don't exist, man. Like even back then, where the neighborhood boys would end up somewhere on the court with the guys who, you know, lived in a better neighborhood, had both parents, and they learned how to play ball playing at the Y every Saturday. Where we learned how to play ball on the freaking blacktop, where we had to walk 5 to 10 miles to get there. It's other neighborhoods from other projects. That's a whole different thing. So when you get on the court together, we had a different type of dog about us, right? When you look at Karl-Anthony Towns and dudes like that now, they're not coming from where Garnett came from. No. They're not. They didn't come from where Garnett came from. That's a different type of upbringing, and you know the way D Rose was, you know, the type of neighborhoods he was in, like it's just different, dog. And I know Michael Jordan didn't grow up like that, but somehow, some way, the competition that was, you know, the type of grit that he had about him. I don't know where he got it from. He said it was because he used to get beat by his brother all the time, you know. But you know, you just can't teach that, and I don't think you can fake it. And these dudes don't got it like that. Most of them don't, you know. And the ones that do, you know, like I think like Steph got and Kyrie got, they're, you know, they're not 6'6" and a freak athlete. You get what I'm saying? So like.
And they're coming from overseas, which is a different culture, mindset, whole different attitude towards the game. You get an overseas player, they're more fundamental, they're more passion driven. Whereas though I think domestic, it comes a different conversation. For sure.
Let me address this real quick. So there's some people in the comments that says, hey, it's not necessarily true that athletes are bigger, stronger, and faster. They don't play as many games and they get hurt more. And to that point, I'll push back and say, listen, they're bigger by measurements, by average. The NBA is taller than it's ever been. They're stronger by what they do in the weight room, and they're actually faster. You can measure that too. But the things, the intangibles, heart, determination, grit, hunger, will to win, will to push through, mental toughness. That stuff is what they're lacking. We can argue back and forth. They're actually bigger, smart, stronger, and faster, but they don't have the determination, the gut, the intestinal fortitude. That's what's missing.
Right.
Jay, I don't think they're bigger, faster, stronger. I really don't. I think what's different. I mean, because the type of strong that Otis Thorpe was or Charles Oakley, them dudes was strong as well. Shaq was strong. David Robinson was strong.
That's a testament to the game changing, where they got 7-foot centers shooting threes. So it's like, do we really need you to get super big and physical if the physicality of the game has decreased over the years based on I don't even know why they got 7-foot big shooting threes. I personally don't like that aspect of the game and what that's going into.
And I'm speaking of athletes in general, like basketball players, like everybody in every sport across sports. There's so much sports science out now that, genetically they're getting the most out of what's going on. The problem now with injuries, if you got a basketball player who plays basketball all 4 seasons, he's never doing anything else. He's never getting, like, by the time they get to the league, man, they got 1 million games under their belt. Of course you're going to blow out an ACL. Of course you're going to blow out an Achilles. Like, back in the day, people were 3- and 4-star athletes. You get what I'm saying? Like,
they was
now,
playing in Converse.
That's why I won't go on record and say completely, complete death to AAU, but we got to scale it back some, because AAU is you're putting so many miles, and it's very, very toxic, and you're putting so many miles on that body before you even get to college. You know what I'm saying? So you're already. Go ahead, Mel.
No, I was just saying I don't think the AAU is an issue, but I'm gonna let you finish. My bad.
No, that was just pretty much it. I'm just saying, like, you don't got to cut AAU out completely, but like it's got to be some kind of scale back, because AAU, you play as many games in AAU as you do in a high school basketball season, pretty much. So you're playing 2 seasons a year essentially.
Ain't nobody asked them to play all of them. That's their choice. They ain't got to play in all of them. They ain't got to play in all of them. But like Jay said, like, people like Dion and Bo Jackson and all that stuff, man, Jordan, they play multiple sports. So it's not that they're doing too much to their body. That's not what it is. I don't think it is. I mean, I honestly just don't think they make people the way they used to make them. I mean, we don't make cars the way we used to make them, and I don't think genetics is making people like they used to make them. I mean, my father-in-law is still kicking. My father-in-law outworked almost everybody I know. They don't make them like that.
What we did, we fixed the going bald at 28 and then lost everything else. So it's a give and take.
They were hyper focused.
No, but Jay, I think the biggest, stronger, faster thing is a myth. I don't think that's true. Evolution don't work like that. We don't have bigger, faster, stronger athletes. We just don't. We don't. What we have is
if you take Saquon Barkley and Barry Sanders, Saquon is bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah, but that don't mean that the athletes now bigger, stronger, faster. What you just did was took a guy that's bigger. Hold on, you just took a guy that's bigger and took a guy that's smaller and said, take a guy that's the same size as Saquon in the 80s and then compare them.
Are we saying bigger?
Yeah, but the guy that was
or like bigger? Like what do we mean by bigger?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, I think guys are taller. Yeah, I do think these kids are tall. I think physically really tall these days, but
we always had tall kids. The only difference is we're telling our tall kids that they can play guard now. Okay. We've always had tall, long Jonathan Benders and Jermaine O'Neals and Garnett's, long, tall, lanky guys. We've had Derek McKee, who was long and tall that had skill. Cliff Robinson was a guy who had guard skills. Like we've always had 6'11" people that had guard skills, but we just didn't let them play guard. Now we're saying
this whole segment is off.
We're going to let you live on the perimeter, huh?
Go ahead, man. You got it. Keep going. You cooking.
What happened?
You cooking.
What, man?
Just find a way to say long again, bro. Nah, just find a way to say long again.
That man, the last 3 minutes has been kind of crazy, but I'll let you cook. This man said you take a guy that's bigger, a guy that's smaller, long and tall.
Why y'all head got to be right there? Especially, I mean, the train was on the track, man. Y'all taking it off the track. Come on, man. And I was on a rant too. So, man, whatever, man. Let's open the phone lines up. Briana, finish.
Keep cooking, man. Go ahead. You filleting,
I don't remember what I was saying, man. Jay talking about girth. You talking about longer. I'm talking about basketball.
You was listing off the kids who are bigger and taller.
Ain't nobody say nothing about girth.
No, because
yes, you did, Jay. Watch the take back.
We got locked in.
Nah, this is normal. This is every Friday. This is us. This is us locked in.
But this is my point. It's a myth. The kids are not bigger, stronger, faster. Hell, my son didn't even grow taller than me. So I'm like,
that, right?
That's your sperm. That ain't got nothing to do with you took bad sperm.
You need to take that up with internal management.
He said you should have been genetically manufacturing them then if you was
Lord have mercy. Listen, it's just a myth, dog. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing, man.
He gonna grow.
It's not a real thing.
He gonna be tough.
Oh,
I might not even be telling the truth. So I mean, so there's that too. So
oh man.
But let's open the phone lines up, man.
That's funny.
Someone did say Bronny not bigger and faster than Braun. It looked like Bryce is gonna be bigger than Bronny.
Wait until Bronny starts taking that Balco, just like
Wait, and he starts spending millions of dollars on his body. Yeah, he gonna get his knees done.
Ain't got but 9.
I like how Funky Town called in. How long Funky Town? And he made sure he was gonna get in here first. I ain't even put the phone number up yet, but let me read these super chats first. Funky Town really quick. Because they did come in.
Funk got the show on speed dial. He got us there number 1.
Yeah, he do. And I got him saved in the other phone, but I ain't saved him here yet. So when I see that Texas number, I don't know if it's Young Disciple or Funky Town.
He answering that shit.
All right, Roland Curtis, $9 super chat. As long as YouTube lives, Michael Jordan's highlights will live. Air Jordans will still be here. Don't forget the 2020 ESPN poll: 66% of fans ages 18 to 35 and 79% of fans over age 35 had MJ as the GOAT. I appreciate you, Roland. He always come in with good facts like that. London age $2 super chat. Briana, you glowing, and the middle part is heat with a sick man emoji, with a temperature thermometer in his mouth.
Where did you
do it? If you that red in the face, you sick, dog. I'm sorry.
Where's the thermometer, Mel?
You didn't see the thermometer in his mouth? That's a thermometer. The thermometer is going through his skull.
Basketball. Let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Funky Town, man. Hold on. Let me make sure I can get. Let me turn you up. Y'all let me know when y'all hear the Funky Town. Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Evening, everybody.
What's happening?
To the chat, to the mods, everybody doing great. Good to hear it. Yeah.
Funk.
Jamal Crawford is 100% correct. All this other stuff is excuses. Michael Jordan, if you hear what he said, I'm not going to see another like him. And like I think Mel said it, we're not going to see it because the conditions for him being, for someone like him to come up, they don't exist anymore. The society, the times that we live in, they say that hard times breed hard, you know what, and soft times breed soft, you know what. So you're not gonna have. He had competition in his own household. People don't understand. He was built to be competitive. He's the third and youngest of the boys. I mean, he had two older brothers. One that took pleasure in beating him up. You're just not gonna have that. Because now kids are spoiled, they're pampered, they're taken. Things are given to them, they're not earned. There's no struggle. If you don't have a struggle, I'm sorry, You haven't been through anything. What happened? He got cut from his when he was a sophomore. Come on, man. I mean, that what would that do to somebody else? It crushed him. It built him up. When he had the scoring record in the McDonald's All-American game. He held that. I forgot. It lasted like 25 years, something like that.
Yeah. And
he wasn't the MVP. They gave the MVP. They split the MVP between two other people, and this dude has a scoring record. It wasn't handed to him. And if you go back, if you were alive when he was coming up and he was going through his hard times, it still wasn't given to him. The people that got MVPs basically from 1989 until 98, everyone else who got an MVP was because they either took it from him or he wasn't playing. Period.
I almost agree. The David Robinson's was earned.
Like him. From 1990, November 1990 to June 1998, did not lose more than 2 games in a row. Come on, man. Like, people need to really understand what YouTube can show you certain things, but like the real, nah. Matter of fact, you can go anywhere in the world and you can start playing that Bulls introduction and guess what'll happen?
Will Jordan fall out of the sky?
You know the music?
Yeah.
You know the music?
Yeah, I know the music.
What happened? They do that in Europe when he's around. You know that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Like when your yacht pulls up, they play that. I'm just sorry, man. People need to really understand. Like, everybody's got some good points and all that, but unless it have to be another sport. I don't think it's gonna be in basketball. You know, and you know, thinking all these kids are so superhuman or whatever. Nah, I don't see it. All I see is that they've been specified. They're going into specificity at a young age, and they're being bred to play that one thing and be real good at that one thing.
Right.
But to me, they're good at one thing, but because he was good, and others like Iverson. The reason Iverson is who he was is he was the best football player in Virginia.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And so that added to his game on the court.
Yeah.
There's a thing that people are missing. Like, you know, this AAU, like, I agree with Chris. AAU is garbage because they're not being trained with basics. They're not practicing enough, and they're not learning from the better coaches in the world.
Yeah. Who
used to be, when Jordan was coming up, the best coaches were in college.
Facts. Hey,
that's where you learn.
Thanks, Funky Time, man.
Right,
thanks for the call, man. You're right, man. I'm gonna get 2 more phone calls in here, man. I appreciate you.
You got to have a good one, y'all.
All right, you too. What y'all think about what he said?
I kept just thinking like Jordan flu game, and trying to think who in the league would be able to do that. If they wasn't feeling bad, you just see DTD out.
That man was hungover. He didn't want no flu game. They was hungover.
All right, we got another call on the line. Caller, what's up? Go ahead.
Fellas, ladies, how y'all doing?
We good, man. How you doing?
Hey.
They're doing well. I'm gonna keep it real, just short right now. Just one of the things I want to just talk about, like the GOAT debate. Just a problem I have when people say, basically, like kind of like my generation too, when they want to say the greatest of all time. When they say like time, and then they stop like mentioning like other players like from the past, like from the 60s and stuff. They say, well, LeBron's my GOAT because I didn't watch Jordan. Like, no. You can't say the greatest of all time and then not mention everybody from all time. So that's one of my biggest gripes on it. And just to educate yourself, if you wonder why people say Jordan's the greatest of all time, just go watch their stuff, his film. You can watch full games on YouTube, his attitude, his mentality. So that's one of my biggest gripes I just know.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the call, man. Short and sweet. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, y'all take care.
All right.
Because all the time, he has a good point. Like the time, we forget time. We forget we hear greatest, and then it stops, and we don't even continue on with time. That's such a good point. And that's what I guess Jamal Crawford really was trying to emphasize, the time.
Yep.
A million years, it's still gonna be MJ. All right, we're gonna take one more call and then we.
A million years? Will the Earth even be here?
Y'all. One more phone call.
Earth be here.
This
in
is a
million
phone call. Mobile, Alabama. Can you hear us, Mobile?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, a familiar
Hello.
caller, a familiar voice. Chauvin. What's good?
Yeah. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing?
We good.
What's that?
Good. How you doing?
Y'all good. Oh, okay. I'm good. I saw Jay earlier had his belt.
You
He
ain't
was
see-
showing the belt. I
you-
saw that earlier. So, okay.
Hold on,
There
you
you go.
didn't see my belt?
Oh my
I did.
god!
No,
Jay.
she didn't see your belt, Mel.
Why?
Show her your belt, Mel. She didn't see it.
Why would you
Hey,
do?
I know I'm instigated.
you better recognize he ain't the
I
only
can't-
one.
I can't
As a
wait
matter of
till I
fact,
get
I
up.
got mine
I can't-
first. I got multiple belts.
I
Did the
can't wait till I get my belt this season.
Oh,
The
okay.
commissioner of the league win his little
I
son.
can't wait. I can't wait till I get my belt this season.
Okay,
boy.
then.
In that Honolulu blue and gold, that shit gonna be purty. Yes, sir.
Good luck.
I don't need luck.
All right, go ahead, Chauvin.
Oh, man.
Chris.
I wanted to call in real quick because I wanted to say I actually do agree with Jamal Crawford. And I really try my hardest to look at a lot of these comparisons whenever they talk about Michael Jordan, compare anybody to him from a very objective perspective, because I am a fan. And because I also am of a generation that grew up in real time watching this man. like I'm part of that generation, like with you, Mel, that, and you too, Jay, that, we grew up, they didn't have retro Jordans. Like when them jokers
126.
came out, they was out. Come on. But I'm just saying, like I'm a 90s kid. So I remember
Yeah, for
Jordan
sure.
from the first championship to his last. Like I saw that stuff real time. To me, Michael Jordan is like, he's the only person that I can think of that is right there with Michael Jackson. Like the two MJs, like for real. They are the only two people who I've seen entertainers being compared to and also athletes being compared to. Whether those people came before them or they came after them. To this day, you can look on Spotify and Michael Jackson, his records and albums still eclipse Beyonce, and he's dead. Like that, like
Allegedly,
like that is
allegedly,
insane.
we ain't gonna put that on his name on the King of Pop. We're not gonna put that on his name.
But it's like
Michael
when you
Jackson's
no, I'm
down
just
there
saying,
with
like
Tupac in
his
Barbados.
numbers, they in Barbados. But I'm just saying, like when you look at that, it's like, I mean, what can you say? Even though these other people are great in their own right, it is a generational thing as well. They are I don't like saying the standard, but I guess you could say like the blueprint for everybody else that has come after them.
Blueprint's a great word.
And then in the case of Michael Jordan, every athlete that has any type of greatness, they always say, is he the next MJ? Because they never had anybody like MJ before MJ and after MJ. And in this era, in this society today, from what we have seen, even with the whole social media thing, you're never going to get that person ever again. You're going to have talent, but to get that person, that is like a good luck. But that's all I had to say. That's all.
Thank you.
Before you go, let me ask you a quick question.
Thank you for that call. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Go ahead, Jay.
It seemed like what she was saying is that Michael Jordan is the Pat Mahomes of basketball. And I agree 100%.
Stop.
You just blaspheming. That's crazy.
Chris,
That
your
is
sound
kind of
low.
wild. That's wild. I don't even know football, and I know you wilding right now.
He definitely is.
I don't know why you said my sound low. Ain't nothing changed.
Hey,
All
you know
right,
what?
Taco Master with a $5 super chat. If it comes out later that LeBron was using PEDs, does that change anything given everything else he's done to cheat the game? No, it don't change nothing. I mean, not for me. He's a top 10 player, and even if he like it didn't change nothing for me for Barry Bonds, right? You know, I still got Barry Bonds where I had him at before the allegation. So no, it don't change nothing, right? So
should be on the top.
You know. Huh?
I said Barry Bonds should be right there near the top.
Oh yeah. He number one for me.
PEDs is performance enhancement drugs? Question mark.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean,
or
he spends millions of dollars.
Knock off.
He spends millions of dollars on his body. This has nothing to do with PEDs, but I'm just saying he has an edge where he has access to resources that that I think contribute to his longevity.
Yeah,
sure.
PEDs. PEDs ain't cheap.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna put that on there, man.
The fact, right? Bobby Portis, big Bobby Portis. Shout out to Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis ain't made a basket since he came back from that suspension.
Oh man.
All right, man. Let's move along, y'all. We trying to deal with this. You know, I hope maybe, you know what, I ain't gonna say that because maybe y'all don't notice it, but we dealing.
What?
We'll get to the NBA top 10, man. So last week, and I think NBA.com they doing, you know, they staggered this for a reason, just to give the content creators enough time to create content around what they're doing. If you know the game, you know the game, right? So last week they put out the top 10 players in the West. It was controversial. They left Devin Booker out of it. We had a good conversation around it. And this week they did the top 10 players in the East. And we about to react to that as well. I can't wait to get Chris' reaction because this is gonna be funny because he didn't like last week's. Briana kind of didn't like it either. But I really want to see Chris' reaction to this one. You know, so here it is. Read it in a week. They got Giannis number one.
Absolutely no. Who is making these lists? Who is making these lists?
In ESPN's office, conspiring. Evan Mobley, number 7.
Okay, wow. You know what? Actually, upon second glance. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Jaylen Brown, and he's hurt. Okay. Hold on. Let me lock in because why is Tyrese Maxey not on this list? Why is Tyrese Maxey not on this list?
So if
why would Tyrese Maxey be there?
Okay, if we're
why
going
would
by
he not?
Hold on.
Why would he had 3 50-point games last season, and some of them were with Joel Embiid? Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. He's had back-to-back seasons with 50-point games. What do you mean? Why would he be on the list?
Does that make somebody top 10 in the conference?
I'm trying to figure out why he would be there. I mean, it's obviously those guys are who coming out of that 10 for Tyrese.
Is Joel even still in the league?
That's a good question. Very valid question.
All right. Well, you go first, Bree. Tell me what you don't like about it. Starting from
this is my first
number
time.
1.
I'm following with Chris. This is my first time seeing the list.
Okay.
I need to digest it for a second.
All right. Okay.
All right. So okay. Let's go. Who's missing first? Tatum's missing, but he's injured. So it looks like they're not adding injured play.
You can't add him because he's not even going to play this season. So
hold on. Joel Embiid is on the list.
Is injured as well. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like the injury part is where
Embiid not injured.
Get moved every time it's injury. That's where goalposts get moved. I really hate that.
No, okay. So what is this? This is going into this season, or this is based off of last season?
Well, it's got to be going into this season because Embiid played 4 games last year.
So this is the preseason top 10 players in the East.
Okay.
Correct. Okay.
Correct.
You cannot have Jason Tatum because he's not going to play this year. I'm okay with that.
Cannot have Tyrese Halliburton either, huh?
Can't have Tyrese Halliburton because he's not going to play this year either.
That's fair.
Okay.
Who Halliburton? Who'd you say, Chris?
I somewhere in the area of Halliburton. Y'all knew
okay,
I
go
meant.
ahead.
Y'all knew I meant.
Mhm.
So Tatum, Halliburton,
Definitely.
not gonna be on this list because they're not playing this year. Now Joel Embiid is kind of high because we don't know just how many games
Yeah.
he's gonna be there.
Right.
I'm okay with him being top 10, but he would have to be 10. Like he's got to just be barely making it in. Because when Embiid plays, he is a problem. But the problem is he don't play. So there's that. Jaylen Brown, I can't see who's 9 and 10, man.
Oh, my
Carl
bad.
Anthony Towns and Trae Young.
Okay. Evan Mobley, I don't like him being that high. I'll probably maybe put him 9. Just because it's not consistent. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good. And he definitely plays his position well. And he's a key cog in that Cavalier system. I just think 7 might be a little high. Jaylen Brown at 8.
I'm jumping out my skin right now.
Jaylen Brown at 8 is kind of.
I'm ready.
Karl Anthony Towns, get his ass out of there. Cat got it.
How the Knicks got 2 players on this is crazy.
I mean, Mike Brown's not a bad coach, though. Let's get this malpractice head out of there. We're grateful for that. That's not.
Right,
this isn't my problem. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I totally didn't even acknowledge what you said.
Before you go, Bree, I just want to throw 2 names out there. And
I'm sorry.
you was on number 2. Okay. Well, let me throw 2 names out there for you and Bree. Let me throw 2 names out there for you and Bree.
I got a problem with this. I got 2 people missing on this list, and it's pissing me off. There's one person they sleeping on.
Okay, let me see if it's the same 2 people. Bam Adebayo and LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
Neither.
All right. With LaMelo, the thing about LaMelo in Charlotte is like, I put him top 15, and I'm not saying he's not a cool player, but they just playing around. When are you actually going to show up and be like, all right, I'm an NBA player and I'm here to stay. I'm gonna leave a legacy, not just play around on these teams where I got Miles, but that's like the YN team.
He got to go to the locker room and actually find a leadership. There's nothing in that locker room that's going to make them win games.
That's the AAU team of the NBA right there, the Hornets.
Charlotte needs veteran leadership. They need somebody who's been in the league 15 years to be what Haslam was for the Heat. They need just a leader, like maybe not on the court, but just a leader.
The Bam is a cool ad, but before LaMelo Ball, I'm putting Scotty Barnes on this list. Why are we sleeping on Scotty Barnes? He damn near can get triple doubles. Just give him a year or so. Like Scotty Barnes is so slept on. He's huge. His wingspan is like 7 foot. Oh my God.
Who would you take off the list to put Scotty Barnes on there?
Well, Cat is off. Cat is gone. So that's one spot freed up right there.
Okay, so like
Cat is gone.
Anthony Towns, the way he plays. Wait, I understand you. Trust me. I just want to hear why you don't like Cat, and I want to know if it aligns with why I don't like Cat. But Cat also he's soft. That I hate when they not doing good and he's tired. He act like he hurt, and then out of nowhere he good again. It really pisses me off. That's what I don't like.
He's inconsistent, and he'll go get you 33 in one game, and then he'll go get you another 33 across the next 7 games. That shit is annoying.
Guys, listen.
That shit is annoying.
Cat got 33, and then Chris took the over 4 straight games and lost money in 4 straight games. This is what happened. Chris is hurt.
Okay, that happened, but that's not the reason why I take Cat off this goddamn list. Okay. First off, he is too soft of a big man, right? We've seen spurts where he can't. We
already reached our quota for pauses.
We've seen spurts of him being able to be some kind of actual, center, be a big man, right? But then he just seems to fall back on this. I need to live by the 3. I need to live outside. I can't impose my will down here in the paint. And I don't like that. And maybe it works in New York. Maybe it does, right? But for New York, I don't think that they're the caliber team right now to have two people in the top 10 best players in the East.
I mean, that was in the conference final, Chris. And listen, just because we don't like the way they play,
not with the assistance of Karl Anthony Towns. It was because
yes, it definitely was because of Karl Anthony Towns. Listen,
Jaylen Brunson playing 50,000 minutes, and Tibbs not playing no bench players. OG Anunoby showed up more than OG Anunoby. Hold on. OG Anunoby showed up more than Karl Anthony Towns did. Josh Hart showed up more than Karl Anthony Towns did. Karl Anthony Towns didn't show up. Josh Hart was getting more rebounds than the fucking center. What are we talking about?
Josh Hart
he's a top 10 player.
Did what he needed to do. Josh Hart came and did what he did more. He went above and beyond.
I don't think that Mike Brown coaching this team, it makes them better. I wouldn't be surprised if they be in the play-in.
Really?
Yeah, but that's besides the point, though. I disagree with that, but that's besides the point.
No, you're right. I wouldn't take Cat off the list. I wouldn't take Cat off the list.
I wouldn't take him off the list, but I'm with Bree adding Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes absolutely had to be there, but I also think Bam needs to be there, and I also think Melo Ball needs to be there.
Now, those are the top.
Why are you advocating for LaMelo spot?
I don't care about the team. I'm evaluating the player.
Here's my problem with LaMelo, and it has we know what LaMelo is as a player, cool, but LaMelo is also another one. Is like, how many games you gonna give me? If you can't play more than 60 games, I can't count on you. I can't depend on you.
Right, but bring that up when we make the list of guys who play a lot of games. This ain't that list. This list
because last week you had no problem with Anthony Davis on the list. He only played in like 51 games. You ain't had no problem with Anthony Davis.
I did have a problem with Anthony Davis. I absolutely had a problem with Anthony Davis.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Availability is your best ability. If you can't be there, which is why I put Joel Embiid down at 10. And I explained why. I said when he plays, he's a problem. Okay. The problem is he don't play. And LaMelo has the same issue.
Hey, Chris, I'm not
cashing in this list on hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
I got you. But the list is who's the best. Yeah.
This list is
Chris,
bullshit.
You said the best availability is
this list is
you said
bullshit.
The best ability is availability, and I say the worst ability is a liability on defense. And I don't particularly pick liabilities on defense to be on my list.
So to put LaMelo and Bam in there, who you take off? But I disagree with Bam. I don't think Bam has shown the consistency. To be top 10. He's top 20, but he's not top 10.
Right. And you're right. You're right on the money with that, Jay. I agree. Bam, I think offensively he hides a lot. We forget that he's even there. I just don't think, and maybe him not with the Heat and the new additions, we could see something different with him, but I wouldn't put him over Evan Mobley. But Evan Mobley has the same injury problem.
What we see from Bam, but listen, that comment about Bam hiding on offense, that's Eric Spoelstra's that's his scheme. He's doing what Eric wants him to do. Bam is way more capable of what we're seeing. But I mean, we even we don't see Jimmy Butler show up when he was with Miami into the playoffs. They call him playoff Jimmy. What was Jimmy Butler doing the whole season though? Hiding.
Enough.
That's Miami.
He was going through but that's with the organization, and you know how these divas are these days. I think James Harden is one of those guys that made it okay to just act up just so you can't be on the team no more. Then DeAndre Ayton started doing that with the Blazers. So I think it's becoming a trend now. It's like if you don't want to be there, then F your contract. You just gonna act a fool, show up late to the plane rides and all this other stuff. So I think there's other outside factors that impact a player and what they do on the court, unfortunately.
That was just last season. Jimmy Butler has been hiding for 4 years during the regular season with Miami. Jimmy only shows up. That's why he ain't making no all-star teams. He only shows up in the playoffs. So what you just said about Bam,
team first mindset. When has Jimmy ever been like, I'm that guy on the team? He's aggressive. and he has passion when he plays, but he's more like, I want to get everybody included and I really want to win as a team, not I'm going to get every single bucket. There's times he gets his buckets because he knows he can't be stopped, but he only recognizes that a few times. Other than that, I think he prefers to include everybody else and be pass first. Personally.
And you're right, but I want you to extend that same narrative and liberty to Bam and recognize that he's in the same offense under the same coach that want that mindset. They're not selfish in Miami. So Bam is not going out there trying to go get 30 every single night. Right. So just taking what he does offensively, this dude is playing center undersized. He ain't never asked for no center like Anthony Davis has. Right. So I mean, if he was in his natural 4 position, we probably would see something even better. But this dude is playing undersized and he continues to play defense. And he's also doing what Sabonis does in Sacramento, playing like sometimes the offense is initiated with him with a lot of dribble handoffs and things like that. So Bam is doing a lot. You just gotta watch him. Bam is definitely a top 10 player in the East, in my opinion. I agree with the Scotty Barnes. I also think Melo Ball should be in there, and I would take out. To be honest with you, I'm not taking Trey out, but I would take out Evan Mobley for sure. I mean, he's not even a number 1 in his team on his team.
He's not even a number. Is he like maybe the number 4? He probably
it's
3.
Mitchell Garland.
Probably number 3.
Yeah, he's 3. He's number 3. Mitchell Garland, then this dude. Right. So I'm taking Mobley out. I love him. I like him as a player, but I'm taking Mobley out. I'm putting Bam in. I'm taking Embiid out because I haven't seen him return to his 100% form after injury. So just because if you go take Tatum and Halliburton out due to injury, you got to take Embiid out as well. So I would put Scotty Barnes in instead of Embiid. And then this Melo Ball thing, I don't think Melo Ball can get in. Yeah, I think it's airtight because I can't take nobody else out. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Now the order,
like the order
is another thing, right?
On the same page.
I would swap Cade and P5.
Whoa, I'm moving P5 up over Donovan.
I'm moving P5 to number 2.
Woo!
Paolo over Jaylen?
I'm not. Hey, listen. You know I won't disagree. You know I won't disagree.
Jalen Brunson has this rare ability in a point guard to put another guard on the block, and once he gets even a little bit past the foul line, it's curtains.
But he also
and I agree with you, and that's why I got him comfortably sitting at number 4, behind Mitchell and P5 and Giannis.
Spider had a great season. I hope he continues it, but do I see him being better than he was last season? I don't know. We'll see. I drafted him too, so this is not me hating. He was on my fantasy team.
Okay. Bring the list back up, please, por favor. All right. So, all right. Giannis is not number 1. Giannis got to come out of.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Giannis got to come out of number 1.
Wow, where's he go?
And that's the problem that I'm having.
He was hurt all season. That's what, if we talking about, and I don't want to cut you off, but if we're talking about Michael Jordan and the legacy that he left behind and the mentality it has, I would arguably say that Giannis matches him mentality wise. You saw him on the injury report every day. He still was showing up for his team. He's just that guy. He really genuinely loves the game, and he loves just like giving it his all. And that's what I give so much credit to Giannis. And I think he had an amazing season. His team just was booty butt cheeks.
Yeah, but love of the game don't make you the best player in the East.
I see what you're saying.
He kind of.
But then it's like,
who would you put over him on the list, Chris?
And that's the problem that I'm having. Like, I don't think he's the number 1 player in the East, but this list is not showing me anybody else who's number 1 in the East. I don't think there's a number 1 in the East. I think 1 is empty and then it's 2 on down.
What?
Hey man, what you say that? Then
there's
no de facto number 1, right? It's a de facto number 1.
Oh,
I think number 1 is empty.
Exactly.
I think it's 2-10. I think it's
Watch-
2-10.
We're not even considering people who got traded. Watch Anthony Symes come out of here and be better than Jaylen Brown. It was quiet.
Jaylen Brown gonna be a conversation in a second.
Watch Anthony Symes come in and be number 8, top 10. He gonna be on the list next year.
Jaylen Brown about to be elite this year.
Or so? Jaylen Brown is about to be very terrible.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm leaning towards that. I don't know why.
So
the Celtics may be terrible, but Jaylen Brown's going to be elite.
You can bring the list down. I'll put it to you like this. I said this last year. Whenever Jaylen got hurt and Jaylen Brown would have to be the number 1 for whatever time, like now Jaylen Brown, has to be the number 1, right? It's so easy when you're a number 2 and other teams are game planning for the number 1 that you can go get your shots off. You can go get your buckets. It's really easy. But now that you're the number 1 and now that teams are going to be game planning for you, can you be this 1A and 1B everybody thought you was, because you was being able to be hidden behind the fact that teams weren't game planning for you day in and day out?
He was not hidden. I think Jaylen Brown thought he's always thought in his mind he was number 1. Even before he was number 1 and he was out there hustling and actually giving us a reason to give him $200 million. But now he's getting it. And I feel like he thinks he can go out there and he looks at himself as the number 1 scoring option by the amount of shots he takes per game and his presence on the court. He never shies away and hides. I really don't feel like he hides. I think he just be don't caring. He be knowing Derek White gonna get his. Once Derek White hot, then what's my point? I think he's smart in that aspect, but I don't think he ever hides himself. Whereas though they're not game planning for him.
Well, look, it's some people that kind of agree with y'all, and one of them was a Celtic legend. So Bob Cousy was on. Well, I think he was getting interviewed by a Boston newspaper. And he had some interesting things to say. I couldn't find a soundbite for it because they just printed it. So it's not him talking, but this is a podcast that's based out in Boston that was actually reading the comments by Bob Cousy about Boston and Jaylen Brown. So this is his quote.
The Boston Globe. The story says Celtics legend Bob Cousy on Jaylen Brown with Jason Tatum out. Quote, "In my judgment, Jaylen is not quite at the superstar level Tatum is. Can he carry the load by himself? I see a major rebuilding effort coming." Whoa. So this tweet's from Legion Hoops with the stories via the Boston Globe.
Bob Cousy said he didn't have confidence that Boston was going to be able to stay afloat with Jaylen Brown as the number 1. He said he's not as, talented enough to be a number 1 as Jason Tatum is. And do y'all agree that Boston is about to look a lot different with Jaylen Brown as the number 1 and probably not be like they would be if Jason Tatum was there?
100%. 100%. It's gonna look real different in Boston this year. Boston fans are gonna hate it. Jason Tatum fans are gonna hate it. Well, they're not gonna hate it. They're gonna see like, yeah, now you realize who the real number 1 is. The Jaylen Brown purists are gonna hate it because they're gonna see that their favorite guy can't be the number 1. And I think they'll be playing at best this season.
I don't think that the Boston are going to look different just because Jason Tatum's not there. They traded Luke Cornett. They don't have Al Horford. They don't, they got Peyton Pritchard. It was and Anthony, and they just got rid of George Niang.
Oh, so and they got rid of Jrue Holiday.
Yeah. Thank you. I forgot about that too. I don't think they're just going to look different just because they got Jaylen Brown at the number 1. I feel like they're going to look different because they're going in a completely different direction. And even guys like Derek White, he might end up trending down because of the changes that are about to occur. But I don't want to put it all on Jaylen Brown and this Celtics team looking different because he's going to be number 1. I think he's going to do his best to hold it down. And he's going to actually have to work for this $200 million that they gave him. This max contract that they gave
300.
him. $300 million. There we go. He gonna have to actually work for that $300 million, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it.
I think he'll be okay. I don't think the Celtics would be that good of a team, and I think that Tatum and Brown may have played their last game together. New ownership. Look for some mid-season moves. New ownership, man. Listen, they spent all that money to acquire the team. They don't want to spend all that money on these players. So I feel like they're not in a win. The new owner, it just depends on the direction the new ownership goes, but I don't think that they would be in a win now mentality more so than let's get this bread back mentality.
If they get to Christmas, middling around 500, there will be some selling done. There will be some selling done.
I mean, they already sold a little bit this summer. And I think the only thing left to sell is Brown. Brown will be the trade bait. They'll wait for Tatum to come back next year healthy, and they'll just move on. They already got rid of Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Al Horford.
Forgot about Porzingis.
You know,
that's why I said Brown
right?
gonna hoop. That's why I said Brown gonna hoop because he knows.
Oh wait,
no matter what he do,
went down to Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't Porzingis? Well, nah, I know why he not on the list, but Porzingis could have a great year. They got rid of Clint.
No. KP down in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's gonna be nasty.
And now you ain't got no big man, and you got to go against Miles Turner, KP, Karl Anthony Towns, Bam Adebayo. You got to see all these guys 4 times a year.
Ooh. How do y'all feel about Pascal Siakam not being on the top 10? Question mark.
Oh, thank you.
Question mark. You said Miles Turner. I started thinking. Like, hold on.
Spicy P Paws got to be in the top 10. Thank you. That
man is a champion. That man is a champion. Why are we sleeping on Pascal Siakam? Like, wait a minute.
Well, I told you, Cat's soft ass is coming out that fucking list. So that's one spot right there. Cat is out of there. Cat is gone.
So Scotty Barnes is in. Spicy P is in.
Spicy P is in for sure. Thank you, Briana. I definitely forgot. I knew I was missing somebody. I was trying to run through my list. I literally. Pascal Siakam for sure.
I mean, I'm thinking about the East Coast. I'm more excited about the East Coast, not just because I'm from the East Coast. Shout out to the East Coast, but I'm more excited about what the East Coast is doing this year than what the West Coast is doing this year. With all the trades, I'm especially excited about this Orlando team. I have a soft spot for Tyus Jones. I love Desmond Bane and Paolo. Franz Mortis is going to be coming back from his injury. They kept Jonathan Isaac. I think Jalen Suggs still on that team. Like, I'm excited for Orlando. They got Trevelyan McQueen. Shout out to Trevelyan McQueen. He's from Baltimore.
Let it rock, Jay. Let it rock.
You don't like Orlando?
She named a whole bunch of nobodies.
Man.
No.
Oh my
goodness. Hey, Jay. They got Parker. They got Parker.
They got Parker.
Tyus Jones.
Hey, I thought she was naming Carl. She said Lightning McQueen.
Shout out to Trevelyan McQueen. He from Baltimore, y'all. And in the games that he did play, he did great.
What's your soft spot for Tyus Jones?
I seen him in person. And he hustles. He plays good defense. I think he's a true point guard, and I respect.
I like Trey better.
Trey Jones.
Trey Jones on the Bulls.
Yes.
I was kind of sad to see how he trended down this season. Despite his injury, I thought he played a fabulous season before with the Spurs, and to see him being traded to the Bulls, I'm excited because I feel like he could be that number one option, even over Kobe White. Low key, we'll see. But
I think Kobe White needs to get out of Chicago in order to be able to actually reach the full potential of his game.
Where would he go?
Anywhere but Chicago.
He could go to Charlotte.
Nah, they guard him right now in Charlotte.
They got Colin.
No, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere but Chicago doesn't work. Like send him to Sacramento. It still doesn't work. There's a lot of places it doesn't work.
Actually, he could go to Sacramento. They guardless right now.
They really do need a backcourt desperately.
Sacramento's dumb
They
guardless.
gave up their backcourt. They
Well, I
had one.
mean, Zach LaVine. I love Zach LaVine. I got
Yeah, but we got
we're going way
so
off
we gotta
topic
we gotta
here,
stop this. We gotta stop
We're
this,
going way
man.
off topic.
She
here.
love everybody. She love
This-
everybody in the league.
This
Nuh-uh.
this Zach
All right,
Levine.
Calm
this
down.
this
Calm
Zach
down.
Levine nostalgia has to stop. Like Zach
Why
Levine
we-
ain't what he used to be, bro. He's not. And
He came back this season and was doing really well, and he didn't even get hurt. I don't even think he went down. Maybe once. It wasn't even hurt. He just needed some rest. Let's shout out to that.
can't do it. Can't do it.
Yo, I love it, bro. I love it. He just needed some rest.
What?
We've all been there. We've all been there. Hey, man, I ain't hurting me. I'm tired.
We got way off.
All right,
topic.
so all right, so let's do this. I need to hear where y'all at on Brown being the number one, leading a successful playoff team in Boston, and where do y'all think Boston's going to finish at in the East?
Boston's not built to be a successful playoff team. I'd say
No.
10.
Let me look at the stand. Let me look at the stand.
I already said they're going to be a playing team at best.
Can somebody, Mel, you got that roster right up or no?
I'll pull it up.
I'll pull it up. We don't need him touching nothing else on his Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
nervous. I'm nervous for
I was gonna do it
Boston.
on
They
my
might be on
phone,
rebuild.
but you know how my Wi-Fi acting.
we don't
might be on
need him putting no more strain on his Wi-Fi. I got it.
Because from all the players that I seen leave, I can't remember who all who joined Boston.
So their starting lineup is going to look.
So
Their starting lineup is going to look like Derek White at the 1, Jaylen Brown at the 2.
interchangeable.
All right, here we go. This is the entire roster as of right now. Good God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
This is in name by alphabetical order. So this is not the starting lineup, but this is how it is. They got it in alphabetical order. Chris Boucher, Jaylen Brown,
Oh God.
Torrey Craig, Luke Garza, Hugo Gonzalez, Hayden Gray,
Oh Lord.
Sam Hauser, Al Horford, RJ Louise Jr., Josh Minnow, Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Queta, Baylor
Oh, I
Shireman,
forgot they got Queta.
Max Shulga, Anthony Simons, Jason Tatum,
Oh,
we know
yeah,
he's
I
not
forgot
playing this year, Xavier Tillman,
Oh,
Jordan
Xavier.
Walsh, Derek White, and Amari Williams.
Yikes.
Okay,
They need to
Al
make some
Horford's
moves now.
gone. He's going to.
Al Horford's
Yeah,
gone.
he's going to Golden State. They're just waiting on the Kuminga shit to drop.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we X out
So
Horford
it's going to
and Jason
be
Tatum not playing
Derek
this
White at the 1, Anthony Simons at the 2, and Jaylen Brown at the 3. And I don't hate that.
Cruz Boucher at the 4, and Luke Garza at the 5, most likely. That's going to be
Yeah.
your starting 5. And then there's going to be us 4 on the bench.
They got
Sheesh.
Xavier Tillman probably coming up as like an 8th option.
Did
You can't win with that
Peyton-
team.
Say that back.
I don't care.
Peyton
Hold on.
Peyton
Hold
Pritchard
on.
definitely coming off the bench.
Brianna, say
what's
say
up?
that line one more time. I just want you to say it out loud one more time. Xavier Tillman, what? Said nobody
as a-
ever.
Listen, I'm
As
not
an
going.
eighth
I'm
op-
not
as an
going.
eighth
I'm not
option.
gonna
Nobody
poop on
ever.
Xavier, yo, like he alright. Someone in the chat said,
Come on, Bree.
Oh no.
That man is 6'7", 245 pounds. That man ain't moving nothing.
They could.
Yeah,
They
this
could.
is
in the
a
standings wise.
this is a playing team
I got
at
the-
best.
The Raptors gonna play better than him. The 76ers gonna play better than him. They got Jarrett McCain coming back. I think Kelly Oubre Jr. is gonna re-sign with them. I like that. I think, and if they got Joel, who knows what Paul George is doing. But I think the 76ers are gonna do better than them this year. And the Wizards possibly are not gonna be the last team in the league this year.
Yes,
Shout
they
out to CJ McCollum.
Yes,
What?
they will.
Alex
they will.
Sarr.
She.
Are you tripping? They're not going to be the last team in the league this year. You're tripping.
It ain't gonna be the
Name-
Hornets. I can tell you that.
Hold on. Hold on, Brianna.
I'm telling you right now, they're not going to have 2 seasons in a row at the bottom.
Brianna,
No, they're not. They're not.
Name the Wizards' potential starting 5 right now.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you put me on the spot here. What is Carrington? We're gonna put Carrington in there. Alex Sarr, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton,
Dejanay?
and then no,
Michael Carrington, where we went to school with.
It's something Carrington. I promise you. I just
all
can't
right,
remember.
All right, you know what? Let's go pull up the Wizards
roster. It's something Carrington. He gonna be their number 1. And then CJ McCollum could move back to the 2, or we saw how CJ McCollum surprised us all and was able to handle that point guard position while at New Orleans. And then at the 5, I'm trying to think because I know they got rid of Valanciunas. Who is at their 5? I wouldn't even start. I mean, Alex Sarr gonna be at their 5. Who's gonna be at their 4?
You can't sit here and tell me this team not about to be the last in the league again.
No, they're
I'm
not.
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real honest with you. The Celtics
Pistons
team just
went
sounded
from
like
last
shit.
in the league to number 6 in the East.
Hold on,
There's no way this
no,
Wizards
absolutely.
team is gonna
All right, you know what?
Number 15 or whatever is in how many teams are in there. There's no way they're doing that again.
Jay, get
it's
Mel.
Carrington. Y'all look.
Hold on,
let me
Mel,
look at their roster.
I got the roster right here. I'm about to run it down. But Mel, I want you to get the Bugs Bunny and the pot graphic ready right now.
Because Corey Kispert doesn't count.
Because listen to this team. Listen to this team. This is the Wizards roster. Bilal Coulibaly. Tristan.
He did okay this year.
Hold on.
Right,
let me get through the whole joint. Let me get through the whole joint. Bilal Coulibaly, Tristan Vucevic, Cam Whitmore, CJ McCollum, AJ Johnson, Bub Carrington.
There we go.
Justin Champagny, Trey Johnson, Malcolm Brogdon, Anthony Gill, Keyshawn George, Alex Sarr, JT Thor, Malachi Branham, Chris Middleton, Corey Kispert, Will Riley, Jameer Watkins, Dylan Jones, and Marvin Bagley III.
Oh, Marvin Bagley. Yeah, nah. See, Marvin Bagley is a bust. Hopefully he has a comeback season. Hopefully. But
he ain't a bust.
He not bad.
You know
I don't
what?
know if he'll be in the starting lineup.
This is your home team, technically, because y'all
that's
Maryland,
what I'm saying.
Maryland ain't got no basketball team. So that was a homer statement that you said that the Wizards wasn't gonna be the last team in the league.
I'm letting you know right now they're not. Chris, we can put money on it. I don't even gamble.
Put 100.
I don't even gamble.
Put 100.
Hey, Chris.
I think she's right.
She also said that Detroit went from last to 6th, and if there was only someone with foresight that called that,
that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Jay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're gonna have another season at the bottom. I don't see that.
Oh, they're gonna be close to it. They might not be at the bottom,
but they're not gonna be at the very bottom. They're just not. Like CJ McCollum.
13 look real good.
All right. So what's the difference?
Hear me out. They got Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum. Leadership alone really does matter. He was just the commissioner, president, or whatever he was called last year. Like that man is respected.
You can't lead. You can't lead in playing close from the bench.
Who says CJ McCollum's gonna be on the bench?
Now Bagley was in and out the league, man. He had some injury issues. He had
everybody got injury issues. I don't want to hear that.
Now Bagley had a TBI.
What is that?
A traumatic brain injury. He lost his confidence. No, for real, man. It happened. I'm a Marvin Bagley guy. I'm a Duke fan. Anybody who went to Duke, the brotherhood, baby.
Oh man.
Thanks.
Listen.
Kyrie, Jason Tatum.
You know what, man?
Like I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Brianna, I just don't see another team being as bad as the Wizards.
Oh, there's teams out there.
Okay, exactly. You really think that this Brooklyn?
Did you look at the Hornets roster?
You think this Brooklyn next team because they got what Michael Porter Jr. on their team that they're going to be better than the
Michael
Wizards?
Porter Jr. about to carry. MPG about to carry.
Let's see what MPG going to do as the lead of his team. Let's really see what this. He looked like he played Catholic high school basketball. That's what MPG.
All right, we about to run down the Hornets roster real quick. All right.
Hey, hold on before you do that.
Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges.
take every
Trey
microphone
Lance.
in America away from Michael Porter Jr. That man.
Thank you.
Hey, Michael.
Thank you,
Hey,
James.
who needs a brother like Michael Porter Jr.? Man, like,
I
golly,
told
who
both
needs
my brothers
enemies
I
when you got a
love them
brother like
today.
that?
That boy.
Listen,
I ever told y'all in the group chat, he the worst brother since Kane killed A.
they gonna get upset with MPJ. Listen, this Hornets roster is pretty nasty. I like the Hornets. I'm not,
All right,
but they're the AAU team of the
Hey,
NBA.
hold on, time out. This is the funniest comment I've seen in a long time.
Wizards, Portland, Wizards, Nets. We got a race to the bottom going on. The Wizards so bad they on that list twice. God damn.
I think he meant to
Wait,
put
what?
Hornets.
Why Portland gonna be?
Oh
Why
no,
you got
it's
Portland?
Portland looks horrible.
I mean,
You know what? Portland would
yeah,
give Washington a run for
they
their
got
money.
what? Chris Murray. I think DeLon Batoon resigned. I think they got Donovan Clingan.
And Dame ain't
who
playing
else
at
they
all this
got?
year, is he?
Drew.
No, he not.
Who else? And then Chris Boucher, you say he's on the Celtics now, so he not even, or is he on the Wizards?
This team looks terrible. They got so many guards on here. Oh my god.
Who is this? Who you looking at, Chris?
Charlotte.
They got Colin Sexton now on Charlotte. The best thing that Charlotte did for themselves was get rid of Nurkic, because whoever team Nurkic on is cooked.
Miles Bridges,
Mel
LaMelo
likes
Ball, Miles
You
Bridges,
like Nurkic
LaMelo
now?
Ball, Grant Williams,
I used to.
Daquan Jeffries, Nick Smith Jr., Sion James, Con Knipple, Colin Sexton, Wendell Moore Jr., Josh Green, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Antonio Reed. This is like a 18-man team, and 15 of them is guards.
They got an opportunity to play some really good basketball if they stay healthy.
They've always been okay like that.
Knipple gonna take. It's gonna be Knipple team. He taking the team from LaMelo.
Knipple is crazy.
8, 9, 10,
Yeah,
11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, Sion James are gonna make. Sion James are gonna make the team. He was a rookie.
There's 14 guards on the Hornets roster right now.
14 That's how you build
guards.
Yeah, they got to figure something out with that.
Golly, they got Spencer Dinwiddie now for some reason. Why?
Spencer,
Taj Gibson is still in the league. Shout out to him. I don't know what he's doing.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No.
Wait, is he on the Bulls?
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
on
is.
this. He's
No,
on this
he on
Hornets
the
roster.
Hornets?
He's on this Hornets roster.
Man, shut up. No, he's not.
I'm
Patrick
looking.
Williams.
Yes, he is.
He's got the jersey on in the
Patrick Williams
position.
still in the
Everything. I'm
league.
looking at him right now. Taj Gibson still somehow stealing money. I don't know how
He's a good leader in
Maybe
the
that's
locker
that
room.
veteran
bro.
leadership that they need. Maybe that's the
It
locker
is.
room leader
It
that they
is.
need. I ain't
That's
mad.
what I'm saying. We
Maybe he
can't
gonna be the.
But if he get in the game one time this year, I'm upset. If he gets in the game, I'm upset.
He gonna get you a full board.
He need to be like Udonis Haslam for Miami, man. Don't even put no jersey on your jumpsuit.
I like Haslam.
Just wear your jumpsuit, and then when we need you to go play hockey, we're gonna throw you in. I think he got in one game, and what? He fouled out or he got ejected like 2 minutes later. Yeah, that's all Taj Gibson gonna be. This team is equally bad though. 14 guards is insane. That's crazy.
That is an overload.
Who is the GM in show?
All right, let's move to this next topic, y'all. I don't know. It's probably still Mitch Kupchak. I'm not sure.
Kupchak.
Yeah, came from the Lakers. They fired him and they hired him again. The Hornets fired Steve Clifford and rehired him. And I want to say that they do retreads over there in Charlotte. That's weird. Very weird. I'm pretty sure Jordan will be the owner again sometime soon. All right, let's move to this next topic, y'all. And it is Kevin Durant, and it's this. Chris go love this topic, right? So Kevin Durant got into like a feud on Twitter, like he normally does, with a lot of Warrior fans that was going back and forth. And he said something that was very funny and interesting to me that I kind of wanted to bring to the forefront. But as a result of the back and forth they had, I'm not going to show the whole back and forth. I just want to show you how it ended, right? So after the back and forth, one of the guys that was, going back and forth with him said, why the Warriors fan hate KD laughing my butt off, right? And Kevin Durant just simply said, them finals MVPs, they will never recover. And of course, he's talking about the two back-to-back finals MVPs that Kevin Durant got when he led the Warriors to a 4-1 gentleman sweep and a 4-0 sweep of the King, LeBron James, right? And I agree. I think the fact that he got those finals MVPs and Steph didn't get it, and that Steph is their beloved star, it scars them. Then I want to play for you Quinn Cook's. He was on the
Shout out to
Players
Quinn
Choice
Cook
podcast.
from
Yeah, shout
Baltimore.
out to Quinn Cook, Baltimore. He was going
Duke
in
grad.
trying to explain how Kevin Durant was trying to help Steph win Finals MVP because he got it the year before. He was trying to help Steph win it, and he made a mistake and won it. This is not how he said it.
When we're in Houston and the Toyota Center's going crazy, and they just made a 9-0 run and we need a bucket, we going to Kevin every single time. And to be honest, like, Kevin wanted Steph to get that finals MVP.
Did everything he could to get it to him. Yes, he did.
That's all he was talking about all season. Like, I can't wait till Steph gets his finals MVP so he can shut up everybody and they says blah blah blah. But I think game 2, that's when Steph broke the record. I think he
game 3 had 9 threes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
In game 3, we were struggling. Steph was, and Kevin just like accidentally just walked into 40 whatever, and then you just look at the numbers statistically. I think Kevin had a triple double in game 4 to seal it. He wasn't even as aggressive. Like, that's how good he is. Like, he even wasn't as aggressive, and he just accidentally got the finals MVP back to back.
Yeah.
So I mean, if y'all remember, man, Kevin Durant averaged something like 29, 30,
28.8 points, 10.8 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1 steal, 2.3 blocks on 52% shooting and 40% from the 3. I just pulled those out of thin air. But there you go.
There you go. And he hit so many clutch baskets and a lot of dagger shots and got a lot of memorable moments in that finals. That was obviously Kevin Durant by a country mile was the finals MVP. But he said the issue with them MVPs is the fans kind of really wish Steph got them. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think the fans got a problem that Steph didn't get those 2 and Kevin Durant did?
Absolutely. You want to know why? Because Iggy stole the first one. Had Steph won the first finals MVP, they wouldn't have had a problem with it.
That's a great point, Chris.
But because Iggy got the first one, and then Katie got these 2, who knew if they were going to be able to go back to the finals after that? Who knew if Steph was going to have another chance? Nobody knew, that 2023 was going to happen, or 2022, or whatever year that was that they won against Boston. Nobody knew that year was going to happen, right? Because the Warriors went into a massive decline after Katie left, and then Clay got hurt 2 years in a row. Steph got hurt. They were at one point at the bottom of the league themselves. So nobody, it seemed like, man, the Warriors are never going to be back on top again. Steph, 3 rings, but no finals MVPs to show for it. And he is the beloved saint in San Francisco. That's the babyface assassin. And, missing the chance, he kind of shit the bed in the first the first finals, and Iggy ended up winning it. You know what I'm saying? And then Kevin Durant just putting on a masterclass 2 years in a row. Even if he tried to, pass it off. I mean, you just look at the stat. And like Quinn could say, he accidentally walked into a 43-point game. Like, it's just like, he took it without trying to take it. And like I said, if Iggy hadn't won that first one and Steph got it, they wouldn't have been so mad but not knowing if they were ever going to get back, and he had dropped 3 straight finals MVPs in 3 opportunities. Yeah, they were kind of salty about that.
I kind of agree with Rufus and Chuck. The only thing that I would say different is that they daggone it hurts his GOAT debate, even though he's not actually in the debate. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say why the fans hate that.
I love the air about Steph. Like the air about Steph is like he don't care who on the court scoring all the points and do whatever. Like he knows he gonna get his, and he know he one of the best to ever do it. And they still don't question his legacy despite him not getting these MVP finals. And that's what I like about Steph. So yeah, it's true about what Quinn Cook said about KD, but I think a lot of it has to do with how just cool of a guy Steph is on and off the court.
Well, I mean, I think I think a lot of that is his cool persona is true, but I don't want people to mistake the fact that Steph definitely wanted that final MVP. Like they swept the Cavs. So when he struggled in game 3 and Kevin Durant had to save the Warriors, it's footage of Steph leaving the arena into the tunnel. They're up 3-0. The game just ended. They're up 3-0, and he's in tears because he knew he lost the MVP of the Finals MVP that night.
I think that was the 43. That was the 43-point game, wasn't it? That was the 43-point game, wasn't it? The game 3.
Iggy was holding him like he had to, like Jordan flu game, while he had tears in his eyes going into the tunnel up 3-0.
You think it's because Steph knew he lost the Finals MVP? Really?
Yes.
You think so?
Why else would you be crying up 3-0?
Why would you be crying?
Maybe because he's like that excited.
No, stop it. It's that.
That could work. I see what you're saying.
I'm not a guy, so I don't know. I'm not a guy. Like
no.
Coming from a good place.
First off, I'm not
a guy. Like y'all think differently.
First off, if I'm overcome with emotion, I'm gonna be overcome with emotion when I actually finally win. I'm not gonna be overcome with emotion, and we still got one game left to win.
That's how you gonna be. Look, Chris gonna get carried off when he win the belt for the Pick'em League. He gonna get carried off.
That ain't gonna happen.
No belt.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
You gonna be crying.
I can't wait. Remember, I said ain't no babysitting. So if you don't make your picks, that's on you, and that counts. That counts as a loss. You don't make them picks.
Job's not done.
My fuck. Go ahead, finish, Chris. Go ahead, finish. I really
if you really want a belt, Chris, pray to Donald Trump. Trump and Allah will provide.
Anyway, I'm not.
They will.
Anyway,
they will. I know it for a fact. That's how I got mine.
Anyway, but to further clarify for you, Briana, no man is going to be crying tears of joy. 1, before the job is finished. 2, no, that man was crying. And think about it like this, man. So you've been to what? At that point, that was going to be his 4th straight finals.
Yeah, 4th.
You lost the first finals MVP to Iggy. You lost the second finals altogether. You lost the third. You lost the second finals MVP to Kevin Durant. There was no argument that there could have been a chance that you might have won the finals MVP. Then you had a chance, particularly, but Kevin Durant decided to go absolutely psychopath on accident. And yeah, it was over. After he dropped 43, it was game, set, match.
Pretty much. And the next time we seen Steph Curry cry like that was when he beat the Celtics in the finals, and he knew that he was getting finals MVP. So it really meant a lot to him to get that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Now the only thing that could have happened for to save Steph after KD had the 43-point game is they would have had to lose the 43-point game. But when they won, yeah, he was like, damn, he would have rather been up 2-1 right there.
That's where I draw the line. Like, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. Like, I see what y'all saying, but I don't believe that man would want to lose a game just to be Finals MVP.
If it means that I got another game to outperform my co-star, so I can have a better shot at getting it, absolutely.
Well, how do y'all feel like he felt when he got that call that KD was coming to the team?
He made the call to exit. He got the call.
Get him.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green went to that man's house. Listen, okay, let's clear this up, chat. Let's clear this up. I'm tired of this shit because I'm tired of this shit. Okay, y'all be saying, and I'm an OKC fan. I'm a KD fan. Y'all say that KD ran. Yeah, he left OKC, but let's not forget the important part of that story. Them motherfuckers went and asked for him. They went and got him. They went to his house. They had tea and crumpets to get that man to come over to Golden State. Stop thinking KD just was like, KD was just like, man, I'm gonna just go from here to here. Hopefully they'll take me. Them boys went over there and was like, please, sir, we can't beat LeBron without you. We can't beat a healthy LeBron and Kyrie without you. Can you please come save us?
Save us. That's MVP talk right there. Come save us. That's MVP
Please
talk.
come save us. And he was like, all right, you know, for a nominal fee, I'll come save y'all. And that's exactly what he did. Put belt to ass 2 years in a row. Stop, y'all. Listen, KD should have said no. Yes, he could have and should have said no. But rings is important. He knew that he was the last piece that LeBron couldn't do nothing with that, man. LeBron couldn't do nothing with him.
The last 45 seconds has been brought to you by the world's biggest Kevin Durant fan here on Man Down Sports.
I just hate the narrative that people forget. They like to omit that from the history books. All four of them went to that man's house to go get him to sign that contract to come over to go.
Sat on his couch.
Sat on his couch and ate his hors d'oeuvres, Jay. They ate his hors d'oeuvres.
They went to Splat underground rap battles with that man to get him to play. You ever been watching this video, Vlad TV video? You see Kevin Durant in the background randomly? I've done that a couple times.
So look, this comment on screen is true. Yeah. This is a true comment because on BJ Armstrong's podcast, he was Draymond Green's agent when he got that deal the 3 years before Kevin Durant came. And Draymond was going to take more money than what he got on that contract, but BJ Armstrong said he pulled him to the side and said, don't take all this money that they're offering, take less. And then he showed him 3 years down the line that Kevin Durant was going to be a free agent. So BJ Armstrong admits to telling Draymond this, and he takes that back to the front office and say, we got a shot at this dude in 3 years. So he left money on the table so that can be possible. Right. So there was eyeing Kevin Durant early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So stop throwing out them false narratives out there, y'all. Yes, KD could have and probably should have said no. But shout out to Third Eye TV for the $5 super chat. KD would still be awarded today had the owner not thrown him under the bus on the day of the championship parade. I think KD would have still been a Warrior had they not chose Draymond over him.
The Warriors really messed up.
That part.
Matter of fact, Mel, I'm gonna tell you this. The moment Draymond would have been on his last leg, I can't remember who they were going to get. I want to say maybe it was Houston, but it was a game and Draymond got the rebound in the last couple of seconds, and instead of passing it to KD, went and dribbled the ball down and got a turnover and ended up either the game went to overtime or they lost that game because of that. Because Draymond wanted to be the hero. At that moment,
they lost in overtime, and that was against the Clippers, and SGA was the person who poked his hand in and got the ball loose.
Yep. That would have been the moment that all his shit would have been packed. We're like, hey, brother, man. Yeah, we're good on you. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been an honor. We'll hang your name up in the Ring of Honor, brother, when you retire. But we're gonna roll with the big fella here. We thank you, appreciate you.
And that's why the Warriors deserve the next 45 years of trash that they'll get.
Of despair.
100%. Now here's the thing. They are the richest team in the NBA. They make the most money out of all the team and all the leagues. And the fact that they made like no offseason moves is just baffling to me. I think they're scrambling to figure out their future.
But they was like,
they can't make no moves. They can't make no moves until they fix the Kuminga situation. They got to sign. They got to see how much money he go take, and that's what Al Horford's waiting on. I think Al Horford is going to sign with them, but they got to sign Kuminga first.
You think they're going to re-sign Kuminga?
I think Kuminga. I think Kuminga walks. Honestly,
I think he walks too.
He can't though. He can't though, because whatever team sign him, Golden State can he can only sign a qualifying offer which Golden State can match.
Is he restricted?
Yeah, he's a restricted free agent.
Yes.
Okay, well, so here's the thing about this, right? Here's the thing. He's denied what 3 or 4 times now the 2-year $45 million deal that they've been giving him or been offering him.
At least once. They haven't raised it up at all, and he done denied it at least twice. I didn't seen it. I didn't seen the notification that Jonathan Kuminga still declines the offer sheet from such at least twice. It might be 3 times now. So you haven't changed the number at all. So if another team decides to offer him 50 and you haven't budged off 45 and he didn't decline yours, I don't think that they're gonna match. I think they might let him walk. No, they're not.
They don't let him walk.
Do you sign him to trade him? Well, I mean, is that the play?
Yes. That's why Kuminga hasn't signed, because they said 2-year 45 with a team option for the second year, which means we're just going to sign you and trade you at the deadline. And he knows that. That's why he won't sign that with the team option for the second year. He's like, man, give me 2 years guaranteed, no team option, and then I trust you. And Golden State's like, nah. Because they know they're going to trade him.
They're going to trade him and other things. It won't just be him either. I think when they make a move, it's going to be a huge move. At least 3 players.
I hope Draymond in that trade.
I hope Draymond traded to retirement. Can you trade somebody to retirement?
Yeah, they need to. Briana, Jumpman Hoop 23, want to hear your top 3. Hold on. We need Briana top 3 to 5 players all the time. Why skip 1 and 2? What's your top 5, Briana?
Top 5?
Yeah.
That's a great question. And shout out to everybody who's been showing me, before I answer this, shout out to everybody who's been showing me love throughout the chat. I appreciate it. It means a lot. And then anybody who hating, I appreciate you too. That's just type of energy I'm bringing.
Who hating?
That's that
it don't matter.
Shit. That's that Baltimore shit.
And I am from Baltimore. Somebody did ask. They said, "Are you from Baltimore?" Absolutely, born and raised.
But she don't have that accent, which is
you got to say
I
dummy.
don't have the accent. You said I gotta say what?
She don't say dummy, and she don't got the accent.
What's up, dummy?
Yeah, you gotta say dummy.
She not from Baltimore. She like from the outskirts of Baltimore. She from the suburbs, man. She ain't really from Baltimore.
Chris has no idea what he's talking about right now.
I don't. I ain't never been to Baltimore. I don't ever plan on going to Baltimore.
Right, scary, real scary.
I ain't have no purpose being in Baltimore.
Hey, hold on, Chris. Tell her where you from, Chris.
I'm from Detroit. You already know what it is.
Yeah,
Big
slums. Yeah. Chris from a hellhole too.
I ain't never. I ain't worried about.
Wait, where are you from?
You're from a shithole too.
Where are you from?
All right, Jay. Watch out now.
Wait, where are you from?
I'm from Detroit.
Okay, I never been to Detroit,
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah, he's from a place you don't want to drink the water. Yeah.
That's
Not
the
too
glove.
much, Jay. Not too much.
Your state is shaped like a glove.
It's a mitt. It's a mitten. It's the mitt.
You from right here, right?
It's the other hand, Jay.
Oh, my bad.
Chat. Where's everybody from? Anybody from Maryland?
Yeah,
Anybody from the East Coast? From the Maryland? Where y'all at?
Shout out to anybody who repping the 313 in the chat, man.
Nobody's repping it. Oh, 313. Yeah, never mind.
We ain't worried about Baltimore. We ain't worried about Baltimore.
I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi. Shout out to the people who can't read.
Shout out to the Lux. I don't know if they call it the Lux down there, but shout out to the Lux.
Nah, we used to call it that. Now we call it home, player. Shout out to home. I want to go home.
Hey, who got the worst mayor of all time? Is it Detroit's mayor of Marion Barry from DC?
Detroit.
Now who had the mayor that was named Wingfoot or something like that? Was that Chicago mayor?
What?
Lightfoot, Littlefoot?
Oh, Lightfoot.
Oh, the female.
You talking about the chick that always looks strung out? That's Chicago.
Hey, they stressed the fuck out of her, boy. She was stressed out day one. She came in that first press conference looking like this.
She had that Mr. Glass fro. She was looking from Unbreakable. She had
Hey, you remember the dude that played? You remember the dude that played who was supposed to be Don King in Rocky V? He kept saying, "Only in America." Yeah.
So Don King? Are you talking about Don King?
No, it wasn't Don King, but it was a character in Rocky V that was based off of Don King. It touched me and I sued.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Touch me and I sued. Yep.
That's what she looked like.
Man.
But yeah, top five.
Yeah. Top five.
Top 5 of all time.
Start at Tyus Jones.
No.
Lord.
I feel like, all right, like my favorite player of all time. This is my favorite player of all time. And Mel already knows this. I'm not saying they're like a GOAT or whatever, but they're my favorite player of all time is Derrick Rose. I will say that. Derrick Rose is my favorite player of all time. No. Are we laughing because of the light? I hope so.
Shout out to Lightfoot, man.
Shout out to Lori Lightfoot, man.
I'm like, wait.
Shots.
Yeah.
All right, Derrick Rose, your favorite player. Got it.
Got it. Check.
Hey, why you switch the boxes? What's wrong with you, man?
Woo! Wait.
Someone said she hasn't been there for some time.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Is she married?
I got Lightfoot in my top 5 of all time. What are we talking about?
Lightfoot was nasty with the rock.
Yeah, I'm crying over here though. It's side view though.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man. Leave Lightfoot alone, dog.
Woo!
Hey, somebody said, how they ask her favorite player, then show Lightfoot.
I said I love everybody.
Y'all got to stop, dog. Y'all got to stop.
I love everybody.
Look, they got to stop, Jay. Like,
yeah, man, chill, man. Lightfoot's crazy with the rock. Crazy with the hand.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, all right. Your top 5. Uninterrupted.
Top 5.
All right,
my top 5. This is my top 5. All right. In no order. There's really no order here. I got MJ, Kobe, Dirk. I got Dirk. Dirk is one of my favorite, like top 5 players for sure. I got MJ, Kobe, Dirk. Top 5 players of all time.
It's all right if you don't have 5, because I don't have 5. I stop at 3.
It's hard for me. It really is. There's so many different things going on here. Because I got some people from our generation too, you know. But
As
I'm also
Alzheimer's?
biased. Say it again?
As all-timers? You got people in this generation as part of your all-time list?
Mm-hmm.
Who, Paul George?
You know what? I'm not even gonna give the list no more because you just being disrespectful.
Hey, hold on. They said LeBron is
top
better
5
than
podcasters.
Eve.
Like, are we talking about podcasters or players? Like, what are we saying right now?
Hey, hold on. We got a super chat.
He's
Where they
definitely
said
not my top 5 podcast.
LeBron is better than Eve, Ryan, outsiders of Michael Jordan.
Oh no! This I think. Shout out to the to the 199 super chat. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I like Eve Ryan. That one was crazy. But LeBron is better than Eve Ryan.
Oh, so everyone. Okay, got it.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, wait. Okay. Hey, Today's off the rails if Mel is understanding bullshit.
Dude, I was stuck. I thought that was the backup guard for the Spurs.
Well, you know that's how I type.
Oh, that's your language.
Like,
that's your mother tongue.
Language, yeah.
Got you.
Yes. Yeah. What was the other two super chats?
What?
It was two $9.99.
Oh, it was both him. You put both of them up already.
Nah, it's a new one.
LeBron clears
did you
Bird,
read that
Magic
one?
Russell. He sent it again with another super chat and just spaced out.
Dude, he still misspelled it.
Yeah, he slid one letter over.
Y'all don't want to hear my thoughts on LeBron. I don't know if y'all want to hear it or you don't want to hear it.
User, do as much super chats as you want to get everyone into one word. Take as many as you need.
Hey, I can't stand Taco. Taco get on my nerves.
Ryan is undefeated in the finals. Just saying.
He's misspelling it on purpose. I know.
No, Taco's somebody different.
Oh, Taco is our resident troller, man. We love Taco, man. Shout out to Taco Master.
The cat picture is so cute. He definitely ChatGPT'd that.
Hey, listen. If the super chats keep going, he can spell everyone every way possible.
Every which way he won't.
But I thought it was E. Ryan at first. I didn't know. They asking for your thoughts.
You want to hear my thoughts on LeBron?
On the GOAT.
All right, hear me out.
Yeah.
LeBron James, right? Now, based on y'all heard who my favorite player was. And it still tracks for like when I'm watching basketball, right? And I look at a player and like what separates them from greatness. To me, LeBron plays a lot of bully ball. I was glad that he started to get his shot a little better because we couldn't rely on him from the free throw for a long time. And then we started seeing him get his three together. He don't got a pull-up game. He got that turnaround, fade away, whatever he got. So he started developing his shot. But overall, I think he's great at what he does. But I don't consider him to be like a player where I'm like, wow, he's just like the greatest player of all time. I just don't look at him like that. But he's a really great player. But he's not my GOAT, nor will he ever be.
So Briana, listen, Briana, excuse me. Listen. Hold on. Before you tell us what you got to make, the chat is going to hear everything you said, and you will now be a LeBron fan because you didn't just totally shit on him. And that's what happens over there. So don't worry about them. The fact that you said he's a great player, they're gonna be like bullshit. He right down there near Eve Ryan.
In the finals, when he gets the ball, I hold my breath a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna take away from the fear that he brings on the court when he has the ball in his hands. I can't take that away. When I'm like, oh God, is he gonna make this? Is he gonna bully his way? Is the refs gonna give him the call? What's about to happen? It's a chance.
So
it's a chance that something could happen, but not because I think that he's like an amazingly skillful player, but I think he tried his best to dominate in every category on the floor, and every team he's been on, he's been like the franchise guy. I can't knock that. You feel what I'm saying? I can't take away from certain things. I'm not a LeBron fan though at all. So if anybody in the chat thinking I'm a LeBron fan, I'm not.
Hey, listen,
I love basketball. I love basketball, and I realize what he's brought to it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not a fan.
I've been accused of being a LeBron fan, and I got 80 pair of Jordans and 1 pair of LeBrons.
I got a pair of LeBrons too.
Yeah, some of them are all right. A lot of them are trash.
I got the
ones I got. They're the same ones I got.
Oh, okay. Yep. Let's go, twin.
He is totally lying to you. He's totally lying to you.
Why are you hating?
I do got the ones without the strap, but mine ain't the all black ones. Mine white.
That man has 0 pairs of LeBrons.
Why are you hating right now, Chris?
I got a pair of LeBrons. I'll go get them and show them to you.
Do it.
No, because if you leave that spot right there, your Wi-Fi might not come back.
I know the pot ain't calling the kettle black when it comes to Wi-Fi right now.
Hey Chris, they also believe I don't have any Jordans too in the chat.
We all know the truth about that. Hey, you think if I tell the chat I ain't got no Jordans, they believe me?
Yep. They're gonna be like, they're gonna say, where them bum ass KDs?
Damn, where are my KDs?
Yeah, what
they over
pair
here
of KDs do you have? Do you have the all pearls?
No, I have the.
You gotta get the all pearls, man.
I got a pair of 15s. I lost all my KDs when I left Pensacola. I had KD6s. KD6s were my shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I never put my feet in a KD. Pause.
Fancy, you got Fancy. I don't take threats well, man. Don't make me beat you up now.
I actually haven't seen any of your comments, Fancy.
Hey,
she showed up late. Somebody ain't acknowledge nothing.
Shout out the user that space out words for no reason. He is going crazy on the super chat.
He is spinning a bizag.
That's
he ain't saying much, but he's spinning the bread.
Hey, get him a wrench, man.
We read
all his comments first before you do
the
that.
wrench. We'll give you a wrench, man. I hope you can moderate good.
Nah, read all his comments first. Read them first.
He ain't a good candidate for a wrench.
Nah, go ahead. Read them. Read all of them right quick. Go ahead.
Or wrench, because y'all keep talking about my country accent. Wrench.
Nah, I understood you.
I believe you.
Wrench.
I came from the same place you came from.
Dude, why am I getting threatened on live television? How am I getting threatened on our own show, dog? Yeah, come on, dog. Be nice. I'm nice to everybody. And I'm getting threatened, man. Come on, dog. Be nice.
And they said you can't buy a wrench.
Sergio said you can't buy the wrench. That's like LeBron buying his four rings. He only bought 2 of them.
Are you talking about one's the bubble? Oh, God.
He bought 2 and sold out his boy for 1. I mean, y'all shouldn't pay man for black justice. Shit, me. We got a good squad. Y'all get on down there to that bubble.
All right, let's pivot to our last topic, y'all. Let's pivot to the WNBA.
Let's go. WNBA. If you don't have the League Pass app, make sure you go and download that, man. Make sure you go and get the League Pass. It's real cheap. It's on promotion. It's only a month left. Make sure you tap into WNBA. It's hot right now. Tap in.
Absolutely. Why is my hat down like I'm from New York? Let me fix my daggone hat, man.
Because you don't know how
the headphones is pulling my hat down.
Because you don't know how to properly wear a hat with that fucking noggin of yours.
Bro, I got headphones on. It's dragging the hat down, man. Why is everybody trying to dump on me today? I'm a good guy. I'm a fun guy.
I haven't dumped on you one time.
You are a good guy, Mel, and we love you.
Mel yelled at me before this stream started.
I just want you to do one stream without a hat.
I can do this whole segment with that. Listen, if I get a $20 super chat, I do the rest of the stream with no hat.
Y'all, please,
everybody want to see my waves.
Please drop a $20 super chat so he can get this hat off and
waves
for this
on
segment.
Slim, so they
please,
on him.
Somebody do it, please.
This super chat, $5 super chat. I can disrespect sports, fitness, rants, whatever I want. Stop acting like a fangirl. I love it.
That's crazy.
I love reading like that, because I'm already.
Oh man,
Chris mad because I pronounce it home.
Because you what?
and he can't stand it, but I pronounce it home the pot, and I don't pronounce it like y'all pronounce it.
Where's this $20 super chat, y'all?
See what I'm saying right here?
Oh, the Baltimore came out like
Briana.
See what I'm saying right here?
I seen it. I see this chat. Justice for Briana. Thank you, Holden. Thank you. I don't know what we're justice me for, but thank you.
Yo, this is wow. Wow.
I don't know. What is the justice for Briana?
And you go keep the lie alive. You ain't go correct them. You ain't go tell the truth.
Oh yeah, because you was yelling at me. Yeah, he was yelling, yo.
Wow.
Ma'am.
Wow.
What we not gonna do is
let's go.
WNBA, y'all.
Take the hat off.
Take it off.
Take the hat off.
If you got a sweatshirt, take it off.
Take it off. Take it off.
First of all, hold on. First of all, I said a $20 super chat. That is $19.99.
No.
I said a $20 super chat.
No,
we're not gonna sell him.
Because you're not gonna do that. I'm gonna call you on your shit, sir. Because when somebody does a $4.99, what do you call it? A $5 super chat. So round up on this one too.
Take it off.
Round up on this one too,
Bro.
man.
He said that's $19.99. He
Get
agrees
5
with
and
me.
above.
That is
Give it a shove.
That's a $19.99. Now let's go on with the show. I appreciate it. We'll at least read the super chat though. Where is it? Where's the super chat at? We'll read it.
I got it.
But that was a 19. That was it was close, but no cigar.
Man, we appreciate the $20 super chat. LeBron is the king that relinquished his throne in Cleveland to join another man's kingdom in Miami, who was the second best player in the East, maybe top 5 in the NBA at the time. Facts. Appreciate the super chat.
Bars.
The $20 super chat.
That's bars.
The $20 super chat.
That's bars. Is that 20, Jay?
That's not how math works. That's $19.99.
Y'all some,
I was just about to take it out too.
Man.
Y'all some.
That's wow. That could have been his last $19.99. That's crazy.
But I didn't say $19.99. I said 20.
Every other time you round up that 99 to the next
20?
the next nearest
No, you
dollar.
actually can super chat 20. 20
it's crazy because
now
they done started super chatting to the nearest whole dollar in the super chat
to the
whole
number
dollar. Yeah,
they doing the whole dollar now. That's crazy, man. I needed y'all, man. Hey, we appreciate you for trying, brother.
No, for real.
He want to be a stickler. He want to play it exactly what it say now. So
yeah, you the MVP of the finals, bro.
Yeah,
for
man.
Real.
We got 2 more super chats, then we can move on.
Katie joined the team.
3 more, my bad.
Katie joined the team. I'm assuming that can make the finals without him, but Chris don't have the same energy. Same energy for what? Same energy for what?
For the
I was reading the super chat. That wasn't my words. I was reading the super chat. How am I mad? Mad for what?
I'm about to say Chris not mad.
Wait, what is going on here? Chat, y'all think I'm mad? For what?
I'm mad at this comment on the screen.
Sergio with the $5
go to that man's house.
What's up, man? Down sports. Where do y'all have Sean Diddy Puff the Daddy Combs? Wow. Pause. In the top 5 hip hop artists of all time.
Immediately outside of that, like far.
He was never in my top 5.
Right. There's only one greatest rapper ever to ever do it. He'll never be replaced. Nobody ever comes close. It's only one.
And his name is Will Smith. That's right, Will Smith.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Briana, who
he dropped the
greatest rapper
freestyle
of all
last
time?
one. That joint was crazy.
Greatest rapper of all time. Mel, should I do it?
Who is it? Who is your greatest rapper of all time?
I almost dropped my pen. Jermaine Cole.
Oh,
Jermaine Cole, the therapist. The realest back.
I'm sorry, Briana. We got to cut you off. That's a 50 burger. Oh, take the hat off, Mel. Take the hat off. Take the hat off.
That's not 20 either. No, they said they dropped.
That's not 20.
50,
50 not 20.
Right, but I appreciate that for sure, man. First time donating, love the show. Keep it up. I appreciate the $50, dog.
No, Mel,
yes,
you was not. No, you was not.
No.
Take the hat
it's
off,
not
Mel.
20 though.
Take the hat off,
20.
Mel. Take the hat off, Mel.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Hey,
You're natural king. That's a natural king. That's a natural king right there.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, get your surfboards out and ride the wave.
Let's have them get this
get your surfboards out and ride that wave up there, boy. Y'all see that boy? Y'all see that boy swimming up there? Look at that shit. W's in the chat, man.
Yes,
Shout out, man, that's a-
sir.
No
Hey,
ways,
man.
baby. Hey,
Is
look.
that
I
male
just
or is
wanna-
that Morris
I just wanna-
Chestnut?
Rub it off a little bit. Like, yeah. You look great.
Is that male or is that Tay Diggs, man? Who is that?
Tay Diggs do be bold.
Well, that's too funny.
Somebody said he
boy.
left the
Hey,
waves in the hat.
that is funny.
I think Jay
I
is
wasn't ready.
taking a
wasn't
back
ready.
right now.
I wasn't ready, y'all. I wasn't ready. I didn't
They said you evil Dave Chappelle.
That's the one. Comment of the week. That's the one right there. That's it. I've been calling that man Bokeem Woodbine since middle school. I've been calling that man Bokeem Woodbine since middle school.
Chappelle. Oh my God.
Hey, they said, hey, look, they said Charlamagne the God.
Charlamagne. The God.
Be the donkey of the week. The donkey of the week.
Y'all got some names on y'all.
Shit.
Somebody done called him Harmony in
Y'all making my
the
head sweat. I'm sweating, man. Y'all making my head sweat, man. Oh man, that's too funny.
Oh man! All right, let's get into the WNBA, man.
I've only done 2 shows without a hat.
Oh man, I am crying.
We're making history right now, y'all.
I am.
This-
I
yeah,
have
it's
tears
making
in
history.
my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have tears.
That's a
Dang. And technically, I wasn't supposed to do it, but yeah, I got tired of Chris crying. I mean, that wasn't 20. That wasn't a 20 spot. That was 50. That's totally different. I think for 50, Jay should take his shoes and socks off and put his feet up here. Yeah.
He ready to do it too.
Hey, you ain't
No,
on your
they
list.
got
Stop,
pay
no,
you
stop,
for
no,
them.
no, stop,
They got pay you for them toes. Hold on.
please. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Stop playing, man. We getting out of control.
Don't tell them, you gotta get paid for them toes.
You know you
Jay.
can't.
I
Hey,
want
Mel,
you to pay for them
Jay,
toes.
stop.
Don't
Yo,
do
you
that.
know you can't play chicken with Jay, man. You know you can't play chicken with Jay.
You gotta get paid.
Oh
Hey,
man.
yo.
All right.
Yeah, I
Keep
forgot
leaving it coming back.
about that.
Whew. All right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
WNBA, baby. Let's get to these award races, man. Let's get into these award races. Oh shit.
If you haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
don't think
was-
we're gonna be able
Appreciate all
to
the
finish this
love.
last.
We got time. We got 15 minutes. Come on. Oh man, that was funny.
All
That was a good roll right there.
WNBA
Let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get
MVP,
into it.
right? So, all right, let me introduce it a little bit, right? Minnesota Lynx got the best record in the league by far, led by Nafisa Collier. She came out of the gates. I mean, came straight from a WNBA finals run after they had a daggone Olympic in the middle of the season, won gold, then went into the summertime, did unrivaled, played through that, and then came back and was fine on all cylinders. Man, she was averaging like 28 the first month of the season. They winning. They took off, man. So early candidate for MVP was very obvious, right? Aces got out of the gate slow. They still kind of get into their strides, but they're not going to catch Minnesota Lynx as a team, right? So that's that part. But Nafisa Collier has them missed like 7 straight games, right? So what happens? Out of sight, out of mind. Other candidates start to get in our thoughts. You know, a lot of people have mentioned Alicia Gray. A lot of people have mentioned the Aces, Asia Wilson, and to a small extent, people might be mentioning Sabrina in New York, and maybe what's the other name I'm missing? Bree.
Alyssa Thomas.
Alyssa Thomas. That's Bree's pick. I don't think Alyssa Thomas is a candidate, you know, but Bree got she got a love for triple doubles for some reason. Right. So
For some reason,
anything close to a
Russell
triple double
got
for Bree.
MVP of the league for his triple
Yeah,
double
you
rampage. Triple doubles. She made
Yeah.
history in this month. The most triple doubles in a
Yeah,
row for
bro.
WNBA.
Yeah, I don't know what triple doubles have to do with the MVP though. That's just my opinion. But I'm gonna let you.
Her
I'm gonna let
team
you
is
spin.
also
but,
okay. Now that the Seattle Storm have
the whole
dropped,
point
they're
is
number 2. They're the number 2 in the West, right behind the Minnesota Lynx in the West. And the West is a hard.
not right behind.
At the West compared to the East, it's more competition in the West for the WNBA.
Not right behind.
Well, the 2 is
They
right
behind.
behind one on
In the West Conference. They're number 4 overall, but they're number 2 in the West Conference.
But yeah, but not right behind. I mean, how many wins Minnesota got?
27.
Minnesota is 27-5. The next best team is Atlanta at 21.
And how many wins?
19.
Yeah, they ain't right.
And they're about to play the Las Vegas Aces. Actually, the game start right now. I've been watching. But
all right. So
who
let's
else did you have for an MVP candidate if it wasn't AT? You said Aja.
I mean,
you said
that's the other name.
The Ali Gray.
Yeah.
Who else? Who was gonna be your fourth if it wasn't AT? I'm just curious.
That was gonna be AT.
Okay.
So with those names and what y'all know what's going on with the league, do y'all think it's Nafisia's to lose, or do you think that her missing games due to that ankle injury drops her down a notch?
I think it makes it interesting because now you can have a quote unquote race. If she doesn't miss no time, buying for run away with the MVP, and now you can make a case for anybody else, but I still think it's a one horse race.
Yeah, I'm with Jay on that. Now, but if she missed too much time, let's say that ankle ain't quite right when we think it's gonna be right, and she end up missing the rest of the season, and she come back for the first round of the playoffs, then that's gonna make it real interesting.
Mm-hmm. How many games have you said she missed?
Nafisa?
7.
Well, she missed
7. Well, she missed 4 earlier in the season.
I'm talking about just this last stretch right now. How many has she missed in this last stretch of games?
She coming up on 4.
So the team they're on a 5-game win streak right now. So that will also kind of hurt the MVP conversation because the team is still doing well in her absence, in my opinion.
They are. No, your opinion is well, I mean, your opinion is your opinion, but I would say it's correct. However, with Nafisa, she's set to return at the end of this month, right? And with the Minnesota Lynx, they originally were not favorites to win because her absence in the middle of the season, they did not do well. I mean, they lost to the Washington Mystics, for goodness sake. And this was when Britne Sykes was still on the team. But for MVP candidate, right? It's a huge question that's been asking. Do you sit, since they are the Minnesota Lynx are the only team, we have to think about this. They are the only team right now who have clinched the playoffs. Everybody else is still fighting for a spot, but it's certified, it's locked in. They're going to be playoffs regardless. If they lose every single game moving forward. So the question is, do you bring Nafisa back? And that was a question I was thinking to myself, is like, is it more important to have a championship win or bring Nafisa so she can continue to contend in this MVP race? Or is it already, like Jay said, unanimous and she's going to get it regardless?
Well, you bring her back to wrap her up for the playoffs. I think you bring her back, but
bring her back for the playoffs. But then she's out of contention, low key. Then it becomes a conversation of, did she really deserve this MVP? Because you look at Aja Wilson, she's having a historical season. She's broken 3-4 records just this season alone, in addition to the records that she's broken last year, despite her team doing really terrible, right? And then you got Alyssa Thomas, who's damn near almost averaging a triple-double, despite her point differential. She's cranked out more triple doubles than anybody else in this season alone, and she did it in August with 3 in a row. And I don't think she's done cranking them out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of triple doubles when it comes to awarding the MVP. I think it's cool and cute, but you know, I'm gonna show you my MVP little criteria pyramid.
I would love that because you were in my
call it
stream.
He can't wait to break this out.
I love it.
It's one of his
Mel
most
was-
favorite graphics, bro.
I love this. Mel was in my stream in the No Bull podcast. Make sure you go check it out. But he was in my stream talking about his top 4. Wait, hold on. What the hell is this? Hold on.
MVP triangle.
This is how I triangulate my MVP
Success,
award: offensive value, defensive value, and
value.
team success.
So let me just start off with
team
defense.
success.
Defense wins games. Objective, quality, evidence, visual evidence. Then team success, you got team record, team seeding. This is overwhelming me. I'm not gonna lie, but let me lock in. Offensive value, objective quality, evidence, visual evidence. So team success, defensive value, offensive value, and then you got the definitions of what each of those are.
Mm-hmm. So how they can be measured.
So pretty much what he's saying is the eye test and stats combined on offense and defense to see where they are.
And you think your MVP
Correct.
is Alicia Gray?
No, I think my MVP is Nafisa Collier.
Oh, okay.
And I think
now if you
yeah, she's my number one candidate. And
You
I'm with Jay. I think it's a one horse race.
Why do you discount Aja then? Because I had Aja at my number 3
Team success
in my top 4. I have
success.
Aja at my number 2.
Yeah, I got it.
So you got a team
I got it
success.
at number 3.
Despite the Las Vegas Aces push, their late season push.
Who you got over AJ?
The adjustments that they. So no. This
Alicia
was
Gray.
my top 4 on the front court trio. He asked the same question, but my number 4 is Alicia at number 4. Then I got Nafisa at number 3. I got Aja at number 2, and then I have AT at number 1. Now, if Nafisa didn't go down, and she hasn't been out for as long as she's been, I probably would have put her at number 2. But if you look at Aja, Nafisa, and AT all together as the games they missed, it's about around the same. But because Nafisa's been out, she's about to surpass them all on being out as far as games missed this season. The Phoenix Mercury without Alyssa Thomas went 4. They lost 4 out of their 5 games without Alyssa Thomas. She missed 5 games this year. Same for the Minnesota Lynx. They lost more games than they won with Nafisa out. And then for the Las Vegas Aces, I didn't look at that stat, so I don't know how many games they lost without Aja on the court. But we clearly know who's been holding it down for them and keeping them afloat.
How much value do you give what the team does when a player is out? Because I don't think that holds as much value as people think it do, and sometimes it could be a negative.
I think it has to hold some kind of value because, like I mentioned, like Minnesota is on a 5-game winning streak, and Nafisa Collier has been gone for 4 of those.
They're on a 3-game, but yes, you're right.
And what does that mean?
I'm looking at ESPN right now. It's a 5-game win streak, and they're 9-1 over their last 10. So
for the Lynx,
what does that mean?
That the team is
two of those they still had Nafisa. I want to point out 2 of those they still had Nafisa.
So was she gone for the last 4? Or was she not gone for the last 4?
She been gone for the last 3, about to be 4.
It's still, even though
she got hurt in the game that they won by 50. She got hurt in the Aces game, right? Yeah, so they won that game by 50. She got hurt in that game. But they already had blew them out before she got hurt.
And when she got hurt, they were set to play, and they had Minnesota Lynx to lose the game she was the first game she was out. And then that's the same time they got Dejanay Carrington. The day Dejanay had not yet played with them. She had just joined when Nafisa didn't play the first game she didn't play.
Yeah. So I mean, one thing you got to consider, she gets hurt and the team's still performing well. That just means that the team is coached well and prepared, and they're not running an offense that solely relies on her. Right. If you're running an offense that only works with you, like AT is the point forward for Phoenix, right? When she goes out, they gotta play a whole different way. So it takes time for them to figure out their new style of playing without AT because she's so involved in what they do offensively, right? So just because you got a player that blends better, even though she's leading the team, doesn't mean that the team that actually relies on one guy or girl, when she goes out, then she's more valuable to her team. I don't think that's true. The team, and then you got to look into account. Okay, they did bring in Carrington, so they brought in someone. They brought in help around the time she got injured. On top of, you got to look at the strength of schedule. Who are they playing?
The Lynx have a hard schedule, really hard schedule. They played the Liberty, they beat them.
Yeah,
I think they played the Storm,
but the Liberty is the Liberty is not looking good right now.
They're not looking good, but they're not being written off, and they're still in the talks of. Despite the Dreams pool, they're still in the talks of the final push of it either being the Lynx and the Liberty or the Lynx and the Dream. So despite them not being good, you look at the Eastern Conference, who else besides the Dream are going to be better than the Lynx? I mean, than the New York Liberty.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying, but I wanted to put other stuff into perspective. Say it again.
They beat the Liberty without Stewie, right?
Yeah. Stewie's down. Stewie come back next week. Estimated return is the week after.
Yeah, so that win streak doesn't. Yeah, the only negative for Nafisa Collier is her missing games. How well the team is playing without her is not a negative, in my opinion.
I think that matters. You're saying the same thing that is contributed to the Lynx because they dominate in almost every statistical category. And a lot of that has to do with Nafisa. So I guess the same point you're trying to make to combat against my point about AD is contributed to your Nafisa point.
Maybe not. I think I wouldn't penalize neither AT or Nafisa for what the team is doing in their absence, and I wouldn't give them more of a consideration for what their team is doing in their absence. I'm only giving them consideration for what their team do in their presence, because their absence is, it's totally different situations. You get what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like, and plus I think it's a indictment on a person or leader or player if your team can't perform without you. I think, in the Navy, we call that creating a single point of failure, and we can see through that. Like, you can't create a single point of failure and say, I'm the leader of this division or this organization, and I'm not empowering anybody. I'm micromanaging everything. Therefore, whenever I'm not here, the team falls apart. That's a poor leader. That's a bad leader. Something is going wrong if a team falls apart in a short-term absence of one person. That's not good. Right. So I never give someone more consideration because their team fell apart or when they was in out of the lineup or something like that. That's just my thing.
But then when they come back to the lineup and they start winning, how that contributes to a most valuable player type of attribution.
Yeah, but that means we go give more consideration to. Yeah, but that means we give them more consideration to someone who has a team that's not good without them, or AKA they got a bad team that you just raising the floor for. Then that'd be it. Like no one that has a good team would ever be getting consideration for MVP. Like, we would penalize people for having good teams. She's performing as an MVP. She's leading the league in scoring. They have the best record. She's a defensive player of the year candidate.
By one something point, by the way. Aja's right behind her.
They're blowing teams out. She's blowing teams out and going to sit down. Right. So I got the team success, I got the offensive value, and I got the defensive value. Her and Asia both are two players that play both ends of the floor at the elite level.
I think
Asia got MVP last year.
I think she's the GOAT. I think she's the GOAT, but is she the MVP this year? No. Why? Because her team is losing. And this goes back to your point that you're trying to make about whether or not an MVP has an influence on whether the team's success, like the team is good or not, whether they're there or not. It does matter. So she was there. She had her individual accolades and her team still sucks. So because of that, we're not going to give her MVP, similar to Joker and SGA. So to use the same
still
point
getting consideration,
in the reverse doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make.
No, but Asia still. So listen to what I'm saying. Asia's still getting consideration for the award. It's just a person like Nafisa is getting more consideration because she's more qualified based on her team success. Now, what you're saying in the reverse is, well, we should give less consideration to Nafisa because her team is performing well in her absence. And I'm saying I don't go that far.
But my point to not giving Nafisa is because she's absent. You're telling me that in the final month of the playoff push, despite the team, she's already got them to the hump of clinching the playoffs, right? But she can miss 10 plus games and still be an MVP candidate, and they only play 44 games. It's not tracking.
If she missed too many games, if she missed too many games, I would probably, especially. All right, so the more games she missed, the more opportunity it is for whoever's number 2 or number 3 to jump in front of her for more consideration. And so, like I said, out of sight, out of mind. I haven't seen her perform at an MVP level in a week or two, but I've been watching Asia perform at an MVP level. If we continue to see that for the next 2 weeks, and Nafisa still hasn't showed up, or she shows up and she's not balling out, then eventually she's gonna fall in my ranking. But you're projecting she hasn't failed yet. Because she created a gap. That gap hasn't been closed yet.
She has created a gap, and I think that's the best point you made. She's created a gap. Her team has created a gap, and that is why we're even having this conversation right now. So I agree. Despite all the historical things that Aja has done, her Nafisa's efficiency and defense reliability is undeniable. So I see you on that aspect. I want to see how the rest of this month and the beginning of September go, because the regular season ends on the 13th of September, 15th of September, and then 3 days later the playoffs start. So what they decide to do with Nafisa in these next 2 weeks, I would love to see, and revisit this conversation for sure.
Okay.
Not saying I want to stop this conversation, Chris, but based on our points, I want to revisit you and I's debate.
What's up, man?
We'll do an award show, special award show. We'll do an award show.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm waiting on you.
Waiting on me for what? That's what I'm trying to.
Your input.
Oh, y'all didn't chew the fat off of this one. This was y'all time.
I want to hear what you have to say, though. At least not about if without us rankings aside, about the points that we're trying to make. What are your thoughts on the definition, and then whether or not you should consider how well your team's doing, how many days you missed? And I heard your points before in the NBA about men who miss. So I'm wondering if this is going to track the same in WNBA.
No, it's definitely the same for me. But I understand they play half the amount of games that the men do. So the percentage, if you take the percentage of whatever 65 games is, that's the minimum to get the award consideration in the NBA. Whatever percentage that is of 82, right? You if you translate that into the WNBA, 44 games, you are only granted to miss. Jay, do the math on that.
I don't even know if they had that rule either.
But I feel like, and I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
They don't have the rule.
They don't. But I think that in order for you to be in consideration, then you have to have played more than you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so, because it's such a shorter season in the NBA, it's only 44 games. Your margin for time off is a lot smaller than what you can get away with in the NBA. So if you only got 44 games, I think you would have to play like 32. 31 to 32 would have to be your minimum threshold. I know there's no rule in
that'll be an unofficial thing in your mind if you had a vote.
Yeah, like if you don't meet that threshold, because that's closer to half than it is to 2/3. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you missing almost half the season, right? Granted, your team is whatever. If they doing good, cool. And then also like, and that's why that kind of plays a factor for me, Mel, is like if your team is doing good and yet the award is most valuable player, right? So if your team is doing good in your absence, they're maintaining, they're still doing and winning, and there's not really a drop off, then just how valuable are you to that team? You know what I'm saying? Most valuable player, if you your team should still be well built around you. It should come down to the coaching as well. But if you are not able to play, there should be a significant drop off because you are the most valuable player on your team.
I disagree. I've never.
So you are
put it this way, Jay. Before you put it this
away
way,
from
Jay,
a player because the team is built well. That's tough.
Exactly, Jay. Let me ask you this question: this team we got here at Man Down, I produce a lot of this stuff. When I'm not here and I can't make it, what happens?
Next man up.
Either you produce, or Chris produce, or sometimes Dominque produce. The show can still go on without me. I've been on travel several times, and the show went on. Now, if I never showed anybody how to do all of it, then every time I'm absent, it'll fall apart. That's not good leadership. That's not good team building. If a team is solely relied on a person that they can't even miss 5 games to get rest or get healed, that's bad team building. I can't reward it. I do not look at a team falling apart as a positive for an award. Right? Show me your value in all types of ways, not just, I got to be the center of attention. I got to be controlling everything, and everything is on me. I'm getting a triple double. I'm getting all the assists. I'm scoring. Nah, that's not good. That's what we say against Jokic, and the reason why we value SGA season last year and the year before that. Right? Everybody was saying, look at the on-off minutes for Jokic. The team falls apart without him. That's not a positive. That means you orchestrated your team horribly. That's my opinion. I don't.
That as bad as 14 guards.
14 guards is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, we looking at the GOAT of basketball. Left the Bulls to play baseball, and they still won 50+ games. Your team is not supposed to fall apart without you. That's not good.
I'm not weighing that more than a player's like absence. Like the player absence for me is weighs the most. Like if you can't be on the court, you can't win an award, right? So that's what weighs the most to me. And then we go into the criteria, right? What do you do for your team? Do you cover all the? Do you bring offensive value? Do you bring defensive value? And then do you have the team success to match it, right? And then for me, it's probably just a personal thing, right? I feel like that's my definition. Well, not definition, but that's like what I see an MVP as. Like you are the team. Like you're the glue for that team. Without you, the team can run. It doesn't run nearly as good when you're there.
Right.
Maybe I worded it wrong when I said it the first time. But that's if you're not like the team can run fine. But
okay, so listen.
Hold on. Let's hold on. Let me bring these whatchamacallits back up. Because I was looking at the last couple of games that Nafisa had.
Okay, why you bringing it up, Chris? Let me say this. Let me say this. Why you bringing it up, Chris? If with you on the court, your team runs here, and with me on the court, my team runs here. I'm running at a higher level than you. I'm performing at a higher level, and we know that Nafisa is performing at a higher level because she is. She leads the league in scoring, and her team is the best. So Minnesota and Nafisa is leading her team to this type of performance, and AT is leading her team here. Now, what happens in the absence is Minnesota still is here. They drop a little bit without Nafisa, and you're saying that Phoenix drops more with AT absent, right? But with her, she don't go as high as Nafisa. So how are we rewarding her for a drop off, and not putting more weight on how well they perform with her? And how well she plays as well. She's not playing better than Nafisa, and her team isn't either. So how are we giving her more consideration because her team falls apart more than Minnesota. That never makes sense. And then how can you even measure that? What if neither one of them miss a game? Then
but
what?
hear me out. When you talk about MVP, they have to have a significant impact on the success of their team, or else what is the even point of an MVP? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, I see what you're saying,
that is an
but what
impact.
is the
A
point
number
of an
one record in the
MVP
league.
if you're not going to consider the value that the team holds with or without you? Because then it's like, do you see what I'm saying?
I can't penalize. I can't penalize a player because their team got a better plan B than the other. It sounds like don't have a plan B.
It sound like you said. It sound like they don't have a plan B.
I get it.
Phoenix Mercury had 2 superstars. I mean, 2 all-stars. Satu, Alyssa Thomas. And the Minnesota Lynx had 1. Let that sink in.
But their plan B is team ball. Their plan B is if our star is out, we can still hold the fort down until she gets back.
Until she gets back. That's key in that. Who's that? I think that's what I'm trying to emphasize right now. In this.
But what Mel is saying is if you want to penalize her for not being there, that's one thing. But if you want to penalize her for the team not sucking while she's not there, that's something that shouldn't happen. Also, I'm gonna take this time to say something totally different. I really hate Gardner Minshew in a Chiefs uniform. This is pissing me off. I don't even like the way he looks with the helmet on, his jersey. It's pissing me off. I'm sorry. But as you were.
You act like he gonna be really wearing it for real, and when it comes time for real. It's not
now, we was just talking about a better plan B. This is the worst plan B ever.
I don't know. Y'all have had some pretty shit plan Bs, but that's just because y'all think that y'all plan A is bulletproof.
Hey, the best plan B is a hell of a plan A.
But God forbid if he turn his ankle wrong on a run or something and he got to go down, that's gonna be a rough stretch for y'all. And shit, our backup situation ain't no better.
Yeah.
So if Jared Goff go down, that's it for us too.
Who y'all got now?
Me and you.
Shit.
Kyle Allen and Hendon Hooker, man, they find it out for QB2, man.
Hendon Hooker is all right. He's from the hometown.
But I think just for the fact that he hasn't really got a chance to, get real reps in, and this is about to be his 3rd season, I think that's kind of hindering his growth. But we'll chat about more of that when the NFL.
When's the football podcast so I can tune in and learn something? I'm not going to be a part of the panel. Listen, I'm going to be in the audience.
August 31st.
Okay. Y'all heard it. August 31st. What time?
That's my birthday too, so make sure y'all tune in.
Let's go. Okay. August 31st. Make sure y'all.
August 31st, man. 11 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West.
Chris, what you laughing at, man?
If you in between that, y'all do the math. Jay, you know what I'm laughing at.
The fact that I was born in July.
Facts.
Do y'all want to do this or do y'all want to do Rookie of the Year?
Curious to hear about the recent CBA pay raise, slap in the face quotes from this week. How do y'all see that impacting the coming off season? Shout out to Heath Overledger for the $4.99 super chat. We was actually talking about this before we came on the show.
We sure were.
I don't think it was me personally, I don't think it was a slap in the face. I didn't like the slap in the face comment. If you hear the figures that they're talking about from the base minimum going from 66,000 to 250,000 as the base minimum. You got to understand, you got to walk before you got to crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run, right? So what I'm seeing here is that
I had so much to say, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
What I'm hearing is, all right, so now we're getting into negotiations, right? And to say slap in the face, I think was kind of ill placed, because you got to think you know, this is a league that's still relatively in its infancy. You know what I'm saying? Right? The NBA has been around 80 years now, right? And in their first quarter of their lifespan, they were doing bad numbers, right? So these are things that take time, right? Understand that going from 66 grand to 250 grand is a jump that 99% of Americans would love. 99% of people, period, would love a jump from 66 grand to 250 grand a year, right? So to say that it's a slap in the face, I think that's a little bit much. I would have liked it better if they would have said, you know, negotiations are open. This is not quite the figure that we're settling on, but we're trending in the right direction. I think I'd have been better with that statement than saying that it's a slap in the face. You have to start somewhere.
Yeah,
You have to start
exactly.
somewhere.
I agree, and I'm a woman saying that.
I actually agree with the saying that it's a slap in the face. The only thing, even if it's not, let's say if your number was 300,000 and they're not really far off, you got to let them in the art of negotiation. If they feel like, hey, we're close, they want to pay you the less. In any time you're negotiating with anything, they want to pay you the less money possible. That's their business model. You want the most money possible. So you know what I'm saying? If you want to land on 400,000, then tell them you need $1 million and let them say, nah, man, we're gonna negotiate that to 500,000. You might get more than what you asked for. But if you let them know, hey, well, we was looking for a number slightly higher than that, man, they're gonna be like, nah, we ain't moving now. Now you want a hoop and you want a pay increase. So they've offered you both of the things that you want to do. So you have to negotiate hard. Pause. You got to be like, nah, man. That how dare you disrespect me with that number? You know what I mean? It's no different than oh buddy. It's no different than asking for a trade request when a team don't do what you want to contract wise. You don't really want to go nowhere, and they ain't gonna let you go nowhere.
Right.
It's all a part of it's negotiating tactic.
Well, respectfully, even with the negotiation tactic, I think the women in the league are doing not a great job of representing themselves in the media, or where they get in this stage and they have the opportunity to speak on their value, and then the WNBA All-Star, we talked about that last week, but it's a continuing process. I believe that 30 years in, they're demanding a pay that other leagues, I'm not sure the trend of what the Euro League and the NBA had 30 years into what they're doing, but they have doubled their existence in their business. And the WNBA is the last to catch up to that. And they're expecting these major jumps, and what's been given to them still isn't enough. Shows me that they have unrealistic, delusional expectations, despite they look at all the progress that they made as like, yeah, we did this, so y'all need to compensate us for that, as opposed to this is the progress. This is just them scratching the surface of people giving an F about what they're doing, unfortunately. And we can't fall back onto the narrative of, oh, we're women and this and that. Like, no, it's a part of having a successful long-term business. And sure, there's some disadvantages to the space, but they have to realize they are the walking generation so that others can run. It ain't going 30 more years if we're still having this conversation and I'm an old woman. And what am I going to be? Around 50? I'm going to be old. If we're still having this conversation, heck yeah, I'm going to remember back to this YouTube panel Friday night. But I don't anticipate that that's going to be the case.
Well, here's
now they better be grateful for what the heck is going on and think about everything that they're saying is intentional. Everything they're doing is intentional, and they need to be more not live, laugh, love. They need to be locked in because they're setting the tone. It wasn't the Candace Partners, it's them, and they need to lock in.
Here's the problem with what you're saying, though. Here's the problem with everything that's going on. This generation as a whole is a bad representation for anything that they want. You know what I'm saying? It's not. All right. It's not just the WNBA players. Like as a whole, this generation is just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't compare it to previous generations because like the previous generations, march with Dr. King. This generation right here, they like, man, I don't take all that. I'm gonna go tweet about it, and if my tweet get 100 likes, then I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So this the whole thing. Like you're not gonna get the movement that they should really let the legal team handle it. They should really let the arbitrators and all that handle it, and then don't say nothing. Period. That's your best course. You hire people to do that, and then just shut the fuck up. That's your best course of action, honestly.
They be like, you know what you can do? You know what you can do? You can shut the fuck up.
And Jay, so I'm fucking with you for the part where it's like, you gotta negotiate with some aggressiveness. I agree for sure. Don't go in there showing them that you soft, showing them that you settle for the first number on the table. Absolutely not. Everybody knows rules of negotiating. You never settle for the first number, right? But at the same time, you can't be coming out here and saying, you did it with the pay us what you owe us shirts. Now it's a slap in the face. And they're not reading the room. Like, you got to understand, you can only work with what you have, right? You want numbers that can't exist because you don't have the product that produced the numbers that you're looking for, that you're trying to negotiate off of. And you're supposed to negotiate off potential. True enough, right? We're just now seeing that this league is having the potential to blow up and be better than what it has been. True enough. But you also have to go in and be realistic because we're negotiating on potential, but we only still have so much of what we have now that we can offer you. I can't and the bottom end was 250,000. The top end is $1 million right now. That was the first offer. No, they don't like to mention that part. The top end is $1 million contract now, right?
Well, so Chris, there's a saying that Christians are the worst representation of Christ. Sometimes, man, you can be in the way of your own interests when you think you're fighting the good fight. And I think, again, that's why you let your legal team do all the negotiation. Hey, listen, man, we've hired really smart people who could take control of that. Hey, listen, man, I'm not inside of those rooms. I just know I feel like that I'm worth more than what I earn. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just keep it funky.
Keep it at that.
That. So sometimes you can get in the way of your own best interest is what I'm saying. And I think that the product on the court, to take care of itself. Again, if there's a fan base for mud wrestling pigs, they'll put it on TV. Anything that people will watch, they'll put on TV, bro.
I watch some mud wrestling pigs.
I would too.
Yeah, it's childish.
Get your favorite pig.
Anyway, before we get about it, we got a couple of minutes left. So we talked about
loser becomes bacon.
I would actually if I could be any food, it would be bacon.
All right. We talked about WNBA MVP. Nope. I got it, Mel. I got it. We talked about WNBA MVP. Now let's talk about Rookie of the Year. And I think Candace Parker has something to say about this.
Another, I would say, debate in the world of WNBA is Rookie of the Year. And honestly, this is quite surprising for a lot of people. Paige versus Sonia. Paige has missed a couple games. She's missed 7 games, but head-to-head, their stats are 22.5 points for Sonia, 18.5 for Paige, 8 rebounds for Sonia, 6 for Paige, 4 assists for Sonia, 5 assists for Paige. Obviously, that's just head-to-head. Overall stats, Paige Beckers gets the nod with 18.5, Sonia at 14.8. So I say all that Paige still leads rookies in every pretty much major category and remains the favorite for Rookie of the Year. But could Sonia in August make things a little bit interesting?
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And everyone that has to vote is going to have a fun job doing that. But I think it's great. Like, I love seeing when rookies come into the league and they continue to do what they do best. Score the ball, play defense, whatever it is. And I feel like both Sonia and Paige are killing it. Like, they really are. And even Kiki, like, I think just their presence, just coming in with that confidence of like, listen, like, I know this is new, but we're still hoopers. Like, this is what we do. And I feel like that's the best mindset to have. And you can tell that that's the mindset they did have.
Well, again, Sonia is like, listen, everybody had you as a preseason Rookie of the Year favorite, Paige.
Here I am.
The last 6
Here I am.
games, she is putting it up for debate. I mean, 19.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.8 steals. She's kind of doing it all, but obviously Paige is just so calm, cool, and collected. I think the only unfavorable kind of check on Paige's side is that she has missed 7 games. There are no such rules in the WNBA of an amount of games that you have to play to be eligible for, postseason awards like there are in the NBA. But back in July, Paige became the first player in WNBA history to total 350 points, 100 assists in the first 20 games of their career. And so Paige is having herself a season. I think it's just a matter of her being on the court. Is what all of us, want to see. So this could be interesting. I think I give the nod to Paige Beckers for Rookie of the Year, but Sonia, make me change my ways.
Oh my gosh.
So
I do want to point out
hearing that, right? What are your guys' thoughts on that so far?
I do want to point out that the Fever did succumb to the Mystics tonight by 1 point, and Sonia Citron led all efforts and scoring. I believe she had 20 something points. Yep, she led scoring tonight with 21 points. She was 6 for 13 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, shooting 60%. She was 100% from the free throw line. She had 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 turnovers.
She hooping, man.
She's hooping, but on the other hand, Dallas
and she did all that to finish second in Rookie of the Year.
Let me just throw out real quick. The Dallas Wings lost to the LA Sparks by 1 point. I've been trying to lock into this podcast, but on the side, I've been watching these games. I've been trying to do both. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch anyway. But Paige Beckers lost tonight to the LA Sparks, 97-96. And they hosted the LA Sparks. It was a crazy, crazy game. She led all scoring with 29 points. 12 for 21, 57% from the field goal. She didn't shoot that well from beyond the arc, but who cares? She was 100% from the free throw line. She had 5 assists and 4 rebounds on the night. 2 of them were offensive. So, I'm just saying, when to answer to your question, Chris, I'm still gonna go with Paige Beckers because her ability to play like she's not even a rookie, and I say that because a lot of it has to do with her turnovers and how many she doesn't get. She's so composed, like Candace said. But despite Sonia's efficiency, and even if they have a better record, I guess that doesn't matter, right? If we're on this panel and that's what y'all talk about, that doesn't matter, the record or whatever the team does, blah blah blah. Paige is a better player, hands down. You have to choose between putting Sonia or Paige on your team. Taking Paige, bro, every time. It's not even a thought.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Rookie of the Year is one of them things where team success does not matter.
Correct.
At all.
Okay.
Correct. Unless it's a tiebreaker, I bring it in.
As for a tiebreaker, sure. Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is one of the few awards, if not the only award. Team success does not matter. Right. So you eliminate team success, Paige by a long shot.
Okay.
Even with the 7 games that she missed, she's putting up better stats. She's having a better season. Sonia is having a late push, cool, but Paige has been doing this all season. It's the consistency.
Let me help both of y'all. In 10 years, who is the league going to be talking about? Sonia or Paige?
Juju.
Paige.
Both.
Juju.
Both. They
Paige.
both are very good.
Paige
Listen.
Paige.
Listen. When history writes itself, if it was closer, they'd still give it to Paige. It'll still be LeBron over Carmelo because that's the story. They're already making her case for Hall of Fame already right now. So anything that's close, she's gonna get. And it'll take a special athlete that has to run away with it. It'll have to be the Juju effect type deal. And
so basically, what you're saying is like baseball rule: the tie goes to the runner, and the runner is the greater player who's gonna get marketed down the line. So
exactly.
In order for Sonya to win it, she got to blow it out of the water.
Yeah, like you look at the All-Star voting, and I brought this up the other day. Paige blew Caitlyn out of the water by a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
She got the most
when comparing that rookie season,
popular votes. I hear you, but I'm saying she is a fan fit to contribute to your point. People love Paige.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's all I was saying.
They've loved her like that since she's been in 8th grade.
Yes.
So she's been
so
like
good,
that, dog.
She's been like
just so good,
Yes.
man. She's really good.
And then
but I'm
deal with all
impressed
the
by
adversity and
600.
injuries, like to deal with the injuries and the adversity and all that, man. Like there's no reason to root against Paige, like ever. Like that's what you want to see.
Yeah, she got that black girl magic.
Unless she's playing against
On that note, thank you, Mel.
Right.
Thank you, Mel. Right on
No, it's
time.
the bug. I take it too far.
Right on time.
I'm just kidding.
man.
I'm just kidding.
Y'all done fucked around and got a super show out of us. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Chris, on you.
Well, this man just got tackled by the kicker.
He's gone. All right, man. We appreciate y'all, man, hanging in this for a 3-hour show, man. Good topics,
No,
man.
honestly.
Good phone calls, good comments in the chat. Shout out to all the mods, all the members, and everybody who participated in the chat. Thank you for all the super chats, everybody who contributed with that. Man, it's greatly appreciated. Like we said in the beginning, we'll say it again. Briana, you can go find the link to her podcast is in the description. The You Know Bull podcast. Go check that out. Make sure you sub to that. Also, the Man Down NFL show will be kicking off August 31st. That is the last Sunday of preseason, right before the season kicks off. So Sunday mornings, and that'll be the time slot for that going forward. So you want all your NFL and football fantasy talk, man. That is where it's going to be at, man. But make sure y'all please hit the like button. I should have did it on the way in, but just make sure you do it on the way out if you didn't do it on the way in.
We appreciate you.
We'll see y'all on the next time, man. Peace.